Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Stream Faster Than Light. I picked up this game maybe 3 days ago on Steam for only $10, and that's not on sale or anything, it's only a $10 game, and I've already got about 27 hours on it according to Steam. I have been absolutely obsessed with this game for days. So let me show you on the stats here. As you can see, there's easy and normal mode. A lot of my best scores are on easy. I've been trying to get all the ships unlocked. But, does it say total game time on here anywhere? No, I guess Steam just says. But yeah, as you can see, I've been playing way too much from all the high number things. And these are all like individual runs, too. Or at least the crew records are. And I've got most of the achievements. These are all the achievements in the game, other than the ship-specific ones. None of them are on Steam itself, though. Not sure why. I have most of the ships unlocked. Each ship has 2 different forms of it. So the only one I don't have both forms unlocked of is the Mantis Cruiser, which I just got. I think last night I just got it, and I've only played with it once. So I don't have the achievements for that yet. So that I haven't unlocked the second form, but from what I've read, the second form is really good for boarding parties, which I love doing. I guess I'll explain exactly how this game works over the course of actually playing it, because you guys kind of have to see it to understand it. Also, sorry if I sound a little bit more nasally than usual, I am a little bit sick. Alright. So, I'll go over real quick what ships we have. We have the Kestrel Cruiser, which is your basic Federation ship. You start with this one. Got a crew of 3 humans with it. It's just an all-around decent ship. The Type B of it starts with 4 weapons, which is the max amount for this kind of ship. You also have a more diverse crew and a little bit bigger one of 2 humans, a Zoltan, which is they have less health, but they automatically power whatever part of the ship they're standing in. And a Mantis, which they suck at repairing, but they're very good at fighting. We have Mantis Cruiser, which of course has 3 Mantises, so all good at fighting. Also has an Engie, who repairs double speed, but does half damage in combat. So he's like the opposite of a Mantis. Also, they don't have any detection system by default in their ship, so they can't see always what's going on in their ship. However, they start with Teleporter Beacon, which most ships don't start with, so they can do boarding parties and attack people's crew. There's the Engie Cruiser, so it's got 2 Engies and a human. Type B has 1 Engie. Engie Cruisers have a heavy focus on using a lot of droids to getting droids to do the fighting for them. So Type 1 has an anti-ship droid that flies around and shoots them while they use ion blasters to disable shields and weapons. Whereas Type B, which is the single crew guy, he's got a lot heavier firepower, but his drones are all based around protecting your own ship. Where he's got a drone reactor booster so they move faster, anti-personnel drone so it attacks enemy boarding parties, and 2 system repair drones, so if anything breaks down in your ship, it'll go repair it so that you can keep your 1 crew member at the helm piloting the ship. Next we have the Federation Cruiser. Oh, by the way I unlocked these, Mantis Cruiser you unlock by doing a series of events in the Mantis homeworld with a Mantis pirate. I will not spoil for anyone who looks it up. Engie Cruiser you're probably gonna accidentally get. All you have to do is reach Sector 5 of 8 of the game. Federation Cruiser, you get that for beating the game on any difficulty. This is pretty much just the basic ship, but a lot bigger and a lot stronger. Again, more diverse crew, where it's 4 different people, and you've got a Rockman. They move at half speed, but they have 150 health instead of just 100, and they're immune to fire, so they're good at taking out fires, or putting out fires to later repair those parts of the ship. It makes it so you don't need to mess around with airlocks too much, too. Also, they have the artillery beam, which is a unique weapon. It charges up very slowly, but it pierces through all shields and does massive damage to the interior of an enemy ship. Type B of this has a few less people in the cruiser, although you do have a slug, which, they're pretty much just straight upgrades from humans as far as I can tell. Slugs, they can reveal, you can always see what's going on in the next room even if your sensors are busted, and you can always detect where people are in the enemy ship even if your detectors are busted. So, basically upgraded humans, because humans just no upside, no downside. Slugs have no downside and a very small upside. Also, your gun's a little bit less impressive with Type B, but your artillery beam is a little bit more upgraded from the beginning. Also, I find the layout is a little bit better for ventilation. It's pretty easy to open the airlocks to help put out fires and kill boarding parties. And lastly, we have the Zoltan Cruiser. You get this for befriending the Zoltans in their homeworld. Type A has probably one of the worst layouts I've ever seen in one of the ships. It's incredibly hard to ventilate, and it's a very long travel time to get from the helm to any other part. But they have the Hailbird beam. It's a very, very powerful beam weapon. Takes a while to charge up. It hits multiple rooms, 2 damage per room, cuts through most shields. It can also breach the hull, although it's not super likely. You start with 3 Zoltan crew members, which again, they have only 70 health instead of 100. However, they automatically give 1 power to whatever part of the ship they're in, so it's free reactor power, which is always very nice. Also, they have the Zoltan Shield, which means the first 5 damage their ship takes in a fight, no matter what, will not break your shields and will not damage any part of your ship. Also, boarding parties can't teleport into your ship until after that shield's been taken down, and it automatically regenerates between ship fights. And Type B, same crew, but you have 2 ion blasters and a pike beam. Pike beam doesn't cut through shields like a Hailbird beam does. It does the same damage, or actually it does slightly less damage, but it has a much longer range, and it does not damage shields. So what you want to do is you get the ion blasters to disable their shields, and then you pike beam across their entire ship, and just ruin the inside of the ship. Also, much more compact ship, it's much easier to get to each room, and it's very easy to ventilate. This is I find this one of the most effective ships that I've unlocked. You having buffering I'm not having any buffering problems. It might just be Twitch shitting the bed. Twitch often shits the bed, especially because Twitch is actually doing an update to their site. I don't know if they did it right now, or if they're doing it soon. But Twitch is shitting the bed. It doesn't surprise me. Alright, so you guys have now seen all of the ships. Actually, did I show the Mantis? Yes, I showed the Mantis. Okay. You guys have seen all the ships now, so I will let you guys vote on first what kind of ship we're going to use, and then if we're going to use Type A, or if we're going to use Type B. So, to go over it one more time in super brief for anyone who missed. Kestrel Cruiser, it's your basic Federation ship. It's got mostly a crew of humans, just all around very basic beginner thing, you start with it. NG Cruiser, which is, NGs are a race of mechanical beings who are bad in melee combat, but repair very, very quickly. Most of their combat is based off having a lot of droids following you around and shooting down missiles coming at you, hitting the enemy ship, stuff like that. Also, very easy to ventilate in case of fire. Mantis Cruisers. Mantises are very bad at repairing things, but they're very, very good in a fight. They're all about boarding parties where you teleport them onto the enemy ship and have them just murder the crew. Federation Cruiser. It's a super powerful version of the Kestrel Cruiser for the Federation. It uses a large artillery beam that cuts through all shields and basically sets fire to the inside of their ship. And lastly, the Zoltan Cruiser, which is a highly advanced cruiser with a crew that are able to power the ship themselves and have a very powerful shield, although they have very low health. So they need to keep the ship very well protected, and they need to keep themselves protected, and near the med bay in case of anything like that. So, I'll let you guys vote in the chat. What kind of cruiser do we want? Kestrel cruiser? Mantis cruiser? Engi cruiser? Federation cruiser? Zoltan cruiser? And we're going to be trying to earn more of them as we go. I know in my head, I remember how to unlock a few more. I remember how to unlock, Actually, I think I know how to unlock all of the rest of them, now that I think about it. But this one's really hard, the unidentified cruiser. So, I'm just gonna wait on the vote in the chat. One word, E-machines. Oh! I'm sorry, Lighting Chaos. Yeah, E-machines is pretty garbage. They make super cheap-ass budget laptops and netbooks, for anyone watching the recording who doesn't know about E-machines. It's the kind of stuff that your parents get you when you're coming in for high school and you want a laptop. What have I missed? I just explained what the cruisers are. We're about to start our first voyage. So we got one vote in the chat for Zoltan Type 1. Remember everybody, that's there is Kestrel Cruiser, Mantis Cruiser, Engi Cruiser, Federation Cruiser, Zoltan Cruiser. And if you guys want me to elaborate more on one of them, just let me know in the chat. I'm just waiting for a vote. Not much. Stupid black screen. Are you just seeing a black screen? If so, you should refresh because the stream is most definitely up. Don't know if you can hear me or not. There are two others in here. I'm aware there are two others in there, and they're just not voting for some reason. Whatever. I vote the green one. Okay, whatever. If there are only three of you here, then majority is for Zoltan. And we've got Zoltan Type A and Type B. To go over them real quick, they both have the exact same crew of 3 Zoltans. Type A has way worse ventilation, takes very long to get from point A to point B in it. Its advantage, though, is that it starts with a very powerful Halberd beam. And it also starts with a missile weapon, which breaches shields, although it has limited supply. And Type B, it's very easy to get around for repairing and everything. Nice and compact. It has the weaker pike beam, but it starts with 2 ion blasters for disabling weapons and shields on the enemy. It starts with a higher weapon control rating, which is necessary to use all of these. And unfortunately, it's the only ship in the game, I believe, that does not start with shields. It only has the Zoltan shield, does not start with basic shields, so that'll be our first purchase if we go for Type B. So, Type A is the more well-balanced one, although really bad at taking out boarding parties. Type B is much better at defending against boarding parties, but it's pure offense. Ooh. Woo Green wins. Wow, the fucking Twitch. The stream must be really far behind. If you're just saying Woo Green wins now, I picked green maybe a minute ago. You're probably hearing me a full minute late. Goddamn Twitch sometimes. Alright, Type A or Type B? Chat? We got one for Type A. Got one for Type B. We're gonna need a tiebreaker. Van's the bunker. I think you're the only one who hasn't voted so far. You're gonna have to be the tiebreaker. Type A or Type B? Weird, you usually get way more viewers by this point. Oh, we just got another person in the chat, I think. Yeah, usually this time of night people join in really fast. Come on, we need a tiebreaker. We're still stuck on equal amounts. Seriously? No one's gonna vote? I'm just waiting for people to pile in the chat now. Brandon says Type C. Thanks for the tiebreaker, you fucking asshole. There's only Type A and Type B. To go over it once more, because we do have new people coming in. Type A. Really hard to get around the inside of your ship, really bad for ventilation. Type Q. Fuck off. But is more well-balanced in what it starts with. Type B is a lot more concise, a lot easier to get from point A to point B to repair and everything and man the ship. But pure offense. Almost no defensive capability early on. Type A. I'll switch to Type B to get things. Fucking hell! One guy says, I'll switch to Type B, and then Brandon comes in and says, I'll go Type A. Same time, now we're tied again. Fuck. Oh god. Also, Mah-Dry, your chat, Marion, no, it's not my chat that's slow, it's you guys are seeing it really late. Usually there's about a 15-second delay where I say something, and you guys will see what I'm seeing and hear what I am saying when I say it. 15 seconds late, because that's the buffer time on Twitch itself processing the data I'm giving it. On days like this where it's doing maintenance, you're actually getting it like 45 seconds late. So, I'm not getting any... It's not that I'm seeing the chat late, it's you're seeing the stream late. And it's not you individually, it's the site is getting my feed late. Like, later than usual. So... Anyone gonna break it yet? Okay, Brandon switches to B because Brandon says that A sounds like shit. Okay. By the way, Brandon, you want the call? Because I think you would actually really fucking like this game. Okay, let's name our crew. Obviously, Captain Mah-Dry-Bread. And I'm gonna go with what I usually name my people when I've got 3 people. Which would be Mah-Dry-Bread, BrandonWar0. And for my third person, I usually either go with Snappish Hippo, or I go with Super Effector. This time, I think we're gonna go with Snappish Hippo. And we need a good ship name for our first voyage into the Great Outer Space. Not my first voyage, this will be my 32nd voyage, but our first voyage as one collective crew via the internet. So, no ether? No. No, not a good name. No. It needs to be the something, or... I don't know, the something or the something. Usually sounds best for a ship name, I find. But if we get something super good that's not that, then we might just have to go with that. I'm thinking... I'm thinking I might as well have that tabbed so that I can see if Brandon messages me in the background. He is in fact on. And I will keep my eye on the chat. Mah-Dry's awesome Super Sunshine ship. I don't think that fits. I'm fairly sure there is about a 12 character limit, maybe 14. Let's call Brandon. Musis!
You started with Musis.
Yeah, we started with Musis. Okay, so, Brandon, you're gonna help us think of a ship name. Now they're saying Of Destiny. Is that what you want me to call the ship?
Of Destiny.
Of Destiny. Well, the first recommendation was the Mah-Dry's awesome Super Sunshine ship, but then I informed them that I'm pretty sure we have like a 12 to 14 character limit. So far, the crew is, of course, Mah-Dry-Bread, BrandonWar0, and Snap-Shippo, and we are all Zoltan, so we power the ship parts that we're in automatically by 1 power. However, we only have 70 health instead of 100, so we're particularly weak against boarding parties. Christ Punchers, that's an interesting one. Would the Christ Punchers work?
Yeah, Christ Puncher sounds like a wrestling duo.
I don't know if that sounds like a wrestling duo. It's not a very good tag team name, Brandon.
It'd be funny.
Okay. I will concede that if Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre re-debuted as the Christ Punchers, I would in fact find it funny. I would also find it baffling.
But it would be funny.
Yes. The Mah-Dry ship of destiny. I don't think that fits. Oh, and hyphens aren't allowed. Dry ship. I can't even fit of. It's just the Mah-Dry ship.
That's not
we need
cool.
something better than that. I want to make a band now called Hernandez and the Punch Dicks.
Call it the Punch Dick.
The Punch Dick? The pun... Yeah. Oops, punch. Fuck, I can't spell punch. Dick. Should be the Punch Dick or the Punch Dicks?
The Punch Dick, because it's just one ship, right? Okay,
our first ship is named the Punch Dick. I wonder how long we'll last.
So I don't know what this game is.
This is Faster Than Light. It is $10 on Steam, and that is without a sale. And I got it about 3 days ago. I've already got 27 hours on it.
Wow.
This game is fucking addictive. It's fantastic. Okay, let's start. Tip. Death. Remember, losing is part of the fun. No, I'm serious. I love this game. Okay.
I don't know.
So we're probably the only ship in the game that does not start with a powerful enough shield bay to actually have a shield other than just our Zoltan shield for having a Zoltan ship.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get all of our crew together in our main foyer to start divvying up everyone's roles.
Everyone go and hang out.
Okay, so it's Mah-Dry-Bread, BrandonWar0, and Snappish Hippo's the crew. We're all Zoltan. What do we want to assign everyone to do? Brandon, I will let you pick first. The things that you can actually, like, crew to actually give a bonus would be the weapon systems. If you're crewing the weapon systems, it makes it so all weapons, they recharge a little bit faster. The engines, when crewing the engines, it makes it so your evasion chance is up a little bit more than usual. The pilot seat, which increases evasion chance and is required to dodge unless you have autopilot systems bought, and is also required to do an FTL jump, or a faster than light jump, which is just using like space warp to the next sector. And shield bay, which is of course you crewing it recharges the shields faster in combat.
I wanna do weapons.
Okay, usually I have you on shields. I will put you on weapons. You are now in the weapons bay. I will be the pilot, and Snappish Hippo will be doing shields, because I always want someone on shields. Actually, until we have our shields operational, he can be on engine. And since we each give power to the sector we're in, you automatically, just by being in the room, power one gun without having to use our generators.
Sweet.
Yes, and Snappish Hippo is powering the engines by himself, which means if we turn off the medic bay, we can actually have our engines on full blast, oxygen turned on, and all weapons turned on.
We can actually have oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen is pretty important. You don't want to turn off your oxygen bay. You just start to suffocate and die. Also, if I really want to, I can double hit Z and open the airlocks, and every door in the ship.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah. You can't actually get ejected out of the airlock. However, if you're in a room with an airlock and the airlock opens, you'll almost immediately start to suffocate.
Huh.
Because, you know, you just sucked all the air out of the ship.
So I don't understand what we're doing.
We start in Sector 1. There are 8 sectors, and we're aligned with the Federation.
Okay.
And there's a rebellion coming, basically. We're constantly flying away from the rebellion, trying to get to the home planet of the Federation to help the Federation and notify them of the oncoming army. Upon reaching Sector 8, which is the home world of the Federation, we reach the commander and we point out to him that if we can take out the flagship, they'll run away. So then our mission is to take out the enemy flagship, and we win.
Huh.
And that is the victory of one playthrough. It's incredibly difficult, and there's a shit ton to do even after you win, where it gives you your score, and then you can play through over and over, getting different kinds of achievements, using different kinds of ships. There's something like 20 ships in this game. So it's really, really cool. Okay.
So what do we do right now? Do we just wait for something to happen, or do we have to jump?
We jump.
Okay.
Alright, and that green shield, that's the Zoltan shield. It can take 5 shots, or 5 damage worth of shots, before it disables. It's a special thing that Zoltan ships all start with. While it's up, and it automatically recharges to full whenever you enter a new sector, no one can teleport onto your ship, so it's good against boarding parties. And nothing can damage your ship in any way until the shield's been broken. So it gives us a really big initial bonus. Our scrap is up here, which we only have 10. That's not enough for anything. Scrap is basically currency, used it for upgrading the ship and buying crew members and everything, buying fuel.
Yeah.
What looks like the symbol for like the atomic particle here, that's our fuel. We use 1 fuel every time we jump. The red ammo thing, that's our missiles. We don't use missiles right now. We don't have a weapon that uses it, but once we do, that's what it's for. Missiles and bombs. Thing that looks like a remote control, that's our droid parts. So if we ever buy a droid bay, those are the parts we use when we get like attack drones and shit.
Ah.
The hull is of course our health meter. Whenever our ship gets hit, along with whatever got hit being damaged, it damages the hull. If the hull gets to 0, our ship breaks apart. And you lose the game if either your ship is destroyed or if your entire crew is killed.
Oh.
And on the far left we see our shields. It's disabled, we don't have enough power in them. That's the Zoltan shield's health right under it, are the little blips there. Here's our whole crew. Oxygen's at 100%. And our evade, which is our chance to dodge each individual shot, is at 20 right now, which is actually fairly high for an unupgraded ship. Alright, let's jump. And each map is randomized. It's randomized where they are, and it's randomized where all the beacons are, which you jump to.
So what's combat like in this game?
Well, you'll probably see in a minute. We can either jump to the store, or we can jump to just this unvisited location. We're going to go to the unvisited location, and you always start in a basic civilian sector. There are only 2 ships within range, and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate. We can stay out of it, or aid the civilian ship. I'm going to aid this ship.
Yeah.
Power up your weapons and engage the pirate in combat. Alright, let's pause. Music's fucking awesome. Mantis scout ship is the enemy here, so it's mostly crewed by mantises, probably. So if we were to do a boarding party, or if they were to do a boarding party, we'd get our fucking asses kicked because we're Zoltans and we suck against mantises. Mantises are the big combat race.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, however, mantises repair things at half speed. If we were to break something in their ship, they'd take forever to repair it. So I'm thinking, let's break their weapons bay, so that they can't shoot us. Because I can see they have no teleporter. they can't do a boarding party. If they don't have guns, they're useless. They only have a level 1 shield, and we have ion blasters. Disable the shield with 1 shot, disable the weapons bay with a 2nd shot, and pike beam across their whole damn ship, and just set fire to the thing.
Cool.
So let's unpause and get this thing charging up. These guys do not stand a chance.
Oh, does that beam have... Does that bar have to charge up before we can shoot?
The bars along the bottom are charging. Those are for the individual weapons. Alright, shields down, pike beam right across the ship. And as I pause, you can see the shield is orange, a dark orange, which means it's damaged. Pilot seat is red, which means it's completely busted, so they're immobile, they have no evasion chance, and they can't run away. And their door systems are damaged, so they can't lock doors and freely control doors in case of a fire. Which doesn't really matter because they don't even have an airlock. And their weapon system is damaged, so you can see one of their guns actually powered down.
Oh.
So we're kicking their ass.
Okay.
Now, these ion blasters we're using, they do no damage, they just temporarily disable whatever part they hit. And we already cut them in half. Although they hit us in the shields. We got 2 missiles, a drone part, 12 scrap, and one of the people from the civilian ship we saved wants to join the crew. Welcome aboard. We're really lucky to get someone that early on, and I'm actually going to take myself, and I'm going to put myself on shields. And the new guy's an NG, so he's good at repairing and bad at combat. He's going to be the new pilot.
Oh, cool.
The reason I'm doing that is because you would never want to have a Zoltan as a pilot, because the whole thing with the whole advantage of a Zoltan is that they power the sector they're in. The cockpit is always automatically powered, so it'd be better to have him in the shields bay, where his power bonus is actually a net gain. Now it's going to cost 100 scrap to get the shields up and running, so we're saving up for that. It's a ton. But we absolutely need that shield to work to be any kind of effective in combat.
Yeah.
So we jump to a new sector, and this is next to a fucking sun, which means there are going to be random fires starting on our ship. And the enemy ship is an auto scout, which means it's robotically piloted. Fire is not a big deal for them. We need to kill this thing fast. Luckily, it has no shields.
Oh, so we'll just rip right through it.
Yeah. So, there we go. I'm just going to have all my ion blasters disable their guns and hit it with a pike beam. And the NG, actually, I'm not going to be dodging anything, so the NG's probably just going to... I got an achievement. Shields holding. Yeah, I want to get out of here as soon as possible, actually. NG, get back in the pilot's seat. And I'm just going to start opening the airlock. And get that, and basically suffocate the flames. And our oxygen, what's it called? Our oxygen bay just set fire and is busted, so we're not getting any fresh air.
That's not good.
Yeah, and I got out of there so the solar flares would stop happening. And now there's a rebel rigger attacking us.
That's not good.
This is already starting off bad. Okay, disable their guns.
Well, you need them dead, like, yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. NG and Joe, you're both gonna go repair the oxygen bay as soon as possible. I don't care if it means that we have no one manning the seat. Okay. That's taken care of. We're getting air again, although both of those guys almost suffocated and they're quite hurt. I'm waiting for the pike beam to be ready, and their shields are down. Cut across them like that, so we damaged their shields, their engine, and their guns. And we've only got one Zoltan shield left. Or 1 health left in our Zoltan shield.
We're gonna take actual damage.
Yeah. Pike beam right across them. Actually, we've disabled their guns pretty well. And we finally have all of our parts of our ship have oxygen again. So we don't need to worry about suffocation. But one stray missile, and we're probably going to lose a crew member.
That's
okay,
not
we
good.
got him.
Oh, sweet.
We're not getting very much scrap. Okay, let's get you two in the med bay. Actually, you three in the med bay. You're all hurt.
Who isn't hurt? Me?
You're the only one who wasn't hurt in that because I was in the shields room, so I had to put out a fire, and then both. Actually, you're still hurt a little bit. Both Joe and Yos.
Yos.
Interesting name. Both Joe and Yos had to run into a sector with absolutely no air to try and repair the oxygen.
Wow,
so when you're
that's shitty.
Yeah, when you're in a place with no air, you drain your health pretty fast. And of course you can die of suffocation.
Thank God they fixed it in time.
Oh yeah.
If we lost the both of them, we'd basically just die.
Yeah. Actually, we're really lucky to have 4 crew members by Sector 1. We got really lucky with that encounter to actually get a person from it. There's this distress beacon nearby, which means that we'll definitely run into something there, although we don't know if it's good or bad. But we have a bit of scrap built up. Oh yeah, we're still saving up for 100. Yeah, I'm saving up to 100. There's no way I'm buying something else first. We need shields online. Okay, distress beacon. Appears distress beacon nearby moon. You're picking up a single life form. Let's go down and investigate.
A single life form?
You find a colony that seems to be recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. You can either take him home to his family on a nearby planet, or invite him to join your crew. Which means either get a crew member, or usually get a large amount of scrap. I'm gonna take the crew member.
Yeah, I would take the crew member, because that would just be overall better.
Yeah, because in the long run, that's really good.
Like, one of them's a payment.
He happily happily offers his services for the time in exchange for getting off that rock. We got Charlie the human.
A human?
Yes. Humans they're just straight jack of all trades. They have no strength or weakness and 100 health. So, average health.
Balls.
So, it's decent. It's always nice to have extra crew members on hand. We already have each place piloted, but I'm actually going to put the extra guy in shields. Actually, for now, weapons, because we don't have a shield online. For now, in weapons, so in case someone hits the weapons and is busted, you'll have someone helping you repair it. So you can get it back online faster. Also, in case you need to run off to get healed, you'll have someone to temporarily use the weapons for you.
This ship kinda looks like the one from Dragon Ball GT.
I don't oh god, yeah, it does. I just remembered. Weird. Alright, let's get flying. There's a store we can get to, but I don't really see the point because we're saving our money. What did we find? A mercenary. We can hire them to delay the rebels. We can hire them to scout the sector. We can say we have no need of your service, or we can attack them. And they have a Zoltan shield.
I was acting them stupid, because they just look like they're better than us.
Do I want his services, though? Because until I have a shield, I don't want to attack them.
Yeah. And hiring them, we're already a good distance ahead of the rebels.
Yeah. And you can see, that red line is where the rebels are. They advance a little bit each time, and you always want to explore as much as you can before jumping to the next sector, because you really need that large amount of scrap and crew and good weapons and stuff by the end of the game, because there are 3 sections of the rebel flagship fight, and they're brutally fucking hard. This game does not fuck around, which I love.
Also, I wanted to ask you, how are you liking Dark Souls?
I've only played it a little bit. I have to say, first thing I noticed, worst PC port I've played in my life.
Really?
Horrendous PC port. I can see why it said on Steam in big red text, PlayStation 3 controller or equivalent recommended. Now, I do have a gamepad which works perfectly well with it, and I'm happy with the controls, but on the opening menu of the game, it gives you, instructions, you know how, a game will say, X to select, B to hit back, shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
It literally says that. On PC!
it says like which button to hit, like on
And
the
it has
controller.
like the blue X button and stuff, and like like the color coded stuff as if this were PS3 or Xbox 360 or one of them.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's shitty.
I haven't seen a port that did that shit since the remake of Alone in the Dark like 4 years ago. You know that trash game?
Yeah, I remember that.
No, it wasn't Alone in the Dark. It was it Alone in the Dark? Yeah, it was Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark was pretty shitty.
The original game looked horrible, but it was fun. The remake was just horrible. The horrible, like, I think it was like an Xbox 360, it might have been a launch title. It was really early. But that game was awful.
John just said something in the chat that doesn't even make sense.
You've never seen that, Mah-Dry? I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
We're just rambling at this point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I have no need of his services.
Also, I've been addicted to Company of Heroes. That's cool, Juhwann.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. I was about to say you got it.
No, I didn't get it.
I still think you'd really like that game.
I probably would.
I regret that I haven't played much of that game. I do plan to get into that game more. It's just I've been so busy recording.
I just pour.
You need to stop being a poor.
You've never seen
an X and an A in a game on PC? Not since then. Usually they do a good job of at least changing that. Like, even, okay, I have Dynasty Warrior 6 on computer. That game was clearly not made for computer. I actually kind of like the computer controls, although it's clearly not made for that. Even that game, it switches up saying the controls. It'll say, like, the enter key and stuff, and it'll show a picture of the enter key and stuff. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good game, though.
Dynasty Warrior 6?
Well, yeah, but I was talking
like
about
it.
Dark Souls.
Oh, Dark Souls. Yeah, I've enjoyed it quite a bit from what I've played so far. But holy shit. Another thing that immediately made me want to just viscerally hate not the game, but the company. It took me 15 minutes to get to the intro screen. You know why?
Wow.
Games for Windows Live.
Oh, they're using Windows Live.
Mandatory. You know what? You know how you can't play Dawn of War 2 unless it's Retribution, unless you sign into Windows Live?
Yep.
No, you can play Dark Souls without being signed in. You know what it does, though? You can't save. So why fucking play?
Yeah,
God
especially
damn
that
it.
game.
And it took so long to sign in.
Yeah.
That clunky-ass fucking horrible system. You know, Xbox Live, it works fine for an Xbox. It works horribly on Windows.
It works alright for Xbox.
It's still clunky and outdated.
Yeah.
But on Windows, Windows Live is the most horrible fucking thing. There's no excuse. No fucking excuse either than to try and curb piracy, and it doesn't do a good job at that. It's so easy to get around.
Oh, and I got Fallout New Vegas, just to let you know.
Oh, you got that game?
Yeah, I got it for Xbox, because my PC, you definitely can't run it.
Yeah. See, normally I would say you've got to get it on PC, but in your case, I would say, yeah, you might want to get it on Xbox. I really like the game, but the mods really do improve the game.
Yeah. The game is actually also incredibly easy.
Oh, it's incredibly fucking easy.
The Joe Cobb fight I beat on the hardest difficulty with melee weapons.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said in my Let's Play over on the walkthrough corner of Fallout New Vegas, which is I have never played the game on less than very hard mode with hardcore turned on. I've never played on less than that, and there's so many moments that are just fucking piss easy.
I'm doing a game, I'm like running through the game on the difficulty that they've recommended, which is technically normal with not hardcore, so I'm gonna see how easy it is.
Have it not hardcore and have it on normal difficulty, you could probably fist fight everything without brass knuckles. There you go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and don't put any points in unarmed, just put it in medicine and you've won. One stim pack, you triple heal 3 times over.
True.
Yeah, just go 10 endurance and max out your medicine and you will never die. There you go. Maybe get some barter too. You know, no, just get some stealth and steal stim packs. Yeah, no, just walk into every bar and punch the waiter once, he'll die, pick up his stim packs. There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck. Right, I'm rambling. Let's do the game. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta fight
it's
these
an
people.
automated rebel assault ship. So again, no crew, which means no oxygen, so boarding party would just suffocate and die.
Which means let's hope that they don't throw out our oxygen so that, like, 3 people die.
Yeah. Attack the automated ship for the storage cache or avoid? I'm gonna attack it. Because it's only got a
Yeah.
level 1 shield, we can take this.
Yeah, you gotta attack it.
Yeah. So Ion Blast, obviously I'm focusing down the weapon system, because Ion Blast has to hit the shield to get through, so we'll disable the shield anyways.
Yep. And if you disable the weapons, then they can't shoot us back.
They've got missiles. I really want those missiles disabled. Boom! I hit 4 of the 5 places with 1 pike beam. That's why I love
Nice.
the pike beams. They have a very wide range. Also, shields are completely down now, so we are kind of reliant on the ion blasters to keep their guns down. We got them.
The pike beam is awesome.
I know. It only does 1 damage per section, but it hits 4 to 5 sections depending on how well you aim it. We got a decent amount for that.
Can you still pirate games for Windows Live games? It says Juhwann.
You can still pirate games for Windows Live games. Yeah, you can. It's incredibly easy.
So the game would still run and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
People have workarounds for it. You can have it so, what I would assume they do is they just make it so it can't report back to Microsoft, so it just gets connection error and lets you play anyways.
I have a really shitty... Okay, I have a gamepad that I can use for my PC that doesn't work properly.
What does it do?
Let's say I want to walk forward like as much as I can. So I push it just as far forward as I can.
Yeah.
My computer thinks that I've just flicked it as far forward as I can and then just held it like backwards. So I'll start running in the opposite direction.
Okay. Did it come
if
with
I...
any software?
No.
Oh god, landing party.
If I start playing it with, like, with certain games, like I got Devil May Cry 3 because I just beat Devil May Cry 4 again, and I thought I'd play Devil May Cry 3, so I got it, and it doesn't work because it tries to use the other analog stick, so the right one, the right analog stick, which is the opposite of what you normally use, to run. And the other one doesn't do anything.
Huh.
So I can't actually do anything in the game.
Also, this boarding party is really fucking annoying.
Have we lost anybody?
Not yet. I'm being really careful to run everyone around, but he managed to damage the med bay. And we just repaired the weapon system enough.
We've got to shut down their weapons.
Yeah, also I should get him in... Okay, we finally, they've teleported out. They were too damaged. Okay, so we actually have healing now. Joe can take over your post for now, so you can go get healed because you're pretty beaten up.
Wow. The game would run fine. Xfire. Xfire has custom-made save file locations
You
for
mean
many
Crossfire.
games. Whatever.
Bick.
Brandon
I'll take your
used
surrender. You're actually offering more
use
good stuff.
Xpatter. Juhwann, I did use Xpatter, but when I did use it, it still tried to default to the old, because the game itself loads up as it loads the gamepad with it. So when you use it, it still thinks that you're using the controller that they've set, and if you set your controls to the controllers that you want to set, then it tries to do both at the same time, so sometimes I'll jump and shoot at the same time.
Your gamepad sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well, it's Mad Catz.
Oh.
So of course it sucks.
Well.
There's a reason why Mad Catz blows.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Using Xbox 360 controller, you may not have that issue. You might
That's
not, but
what I'm
it's really
using.
fucking finicky. I've heard a lot of people who say they just cannot get it to work. Also, I think you need like a Bluetooth shit for that.
We're gonna go callbacks for Mean Girls. Please present yourself.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I'm reading something for callbacks that I have tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, I will accept your quest marker because you gave me scrap for it. There we go.
Sweet. I have my callbacks tomorrow for the end of the year shows at my school.
We now officially have an actual shield behind the Zoltan shield.
Yay!
Yay! We can actually now take a shot. Okay, let's work our way towards the exit. hitting as many sectors along the way as we can. This sector was empty.
I feel like we're gonna, like, die.
What, because the rebels getting so close?
No, just because we're not powerful.
Well, we do a lot of damage. We do a lot more than most ships early on. And now that we actually have a shield...
Did we seriously reject the offer and they attacked us?
It wasn't an offer. They were waylaying the road. And
Oh.
I didn't have the money to pay them, and I didn't want to pay them anyways because fuck them.
So we have to...
They're
fight.
basically space pirates. I just knocked out their oxygen.
Yay, no breathing!
Yet, and I disabled all their weapons, and I damaged the engines and the shields.
So basically they fucked themselves over.
Oh yeah, they should not have tried to waylay the road against me. And now they are surrendering, but they're not giving me enough scrap, so fuck them. I'm gonna keep cutting their ship up.
Give us all your scrap and a crew member.
Yeah,
Then
and all
maybe.
your fuel. I want you stranded. And your ship.
I
No,
want that ship.
I just cut them in half. Yeah, they gave me a tiny bit more scrap for that. For dying. And me just salvaging their ship.
Yeah.
And automated rebel ship with level 1 shield. Again, just,
Why
I'm just
you
gonna focus fire
heartless
on the weapon
red
system.
man? The fuck?
I don't even know what he's saying I'm heartless about.
You
For not
killed
accepting
an
their surrender, I
entire
think?
ship because they didn't give you salvage.
Yeah, fuck them. They were waylayers! They were fucking bandits! Fuck them.
It's like when you're playing Skyrim and someone walks off the side of the road and goes, "Give me all your gold," and you
Yeah.
look like you can kick their fucking ass, and they walk out in front of you.
Never say yes to giving them gold. Never!
I did. I said yes to them once, and then they ran away, and I killed them.
Oh, well, there you go. Remember,
do
you
actually
kill them
have your
after,
gold.
they give you your money back. It's like
Yeah, they do.
GTA.
They do actually have your gold.
Yeah.
You hire the hookers, they get in your car. Once they get out, you just run them over and pick
Yeah.
up your money.
Thanks for the free health, bitch.
They also have, like, guns and stuff.
Oh, we got a few missiles and scrap for exploring that asteroid field.
I like it
we're
that-
about ready to jump out.
I like it that if you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you want to, like, actually have an experience of Grand Theft Auto, like, where you want to play, just, like, run around and do shit, but you don't want to actually use cheats to get guns, the first thing that I tended to do was kill a hooker for a knife,
Yep.
so I could stab cops and then take their gun.
Well, the first thing I would do is I always played San Andreas. San
So
Andreas,
did I.
so in San Andreas, first thing I do is I walk under the bridge right next to your house because it's got brass knuckles under it.
Well, yeah.
And then the first thing I do when I unlock the gym is I always work out until I have maxed out strength.
And you just
So
punch
that
one
one,
person, you're like,
left-handed punch that doesn't even, or one right-handed punch that doesn't even use the, oh no, it's a left-handed jab that doesn't even use the brass knuckles, will knock a street post down. So I can just punch everything into oblivion.
Yep. Also, the plane in that game was really fun.
I look like fucking Black Godzilla running down the street if you don't have a shirt on.
I never liked it when you looked like way too jacked because it was so gross.
It's inhuman how muscular CJ gets in that game. Also, we just flew into an asteroid field.
Oh god, is that not
And-
dangerous?
A bunch of rock pirates are boarding our ship.
Rock pirates?
Oh no, it's only one of them. Yeah, it's a rockman pirate.
They come out of the ship and they're like, "Ew."
Yes. No, they're rockmen. They have 150 health instead of 100, and they're immune to fire, but they walk at half speed. Luckily, we just upgraded our doors, so they're gonna take a while to break through them.
Oh, cool.
No, only one of them boarded, but we're in an asteroid field, so we're constantly getting pelted. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
take out their weapons, and their shields will be plenty fucked by the asteroids.
And the pike thing can just rip right through them.
Oh yeah.
Everything's just stacked.
He's already
on the
trying to
ship.
get into the cockpit. I'm gonna get Joe over here, and we're all gonna gang up on him in here. The only one who's gonna stay at their stations are gonna be you and me.
You and me, because fuck everyone else.
We don't really need a pilot right now, although it would be nice. I need the extra firepower.
Yeah.
We've got this guy.
If he's the only one who boarded us, is he the only one on the ship?
Yep, we just killed him. No, there's still probably, they usually leave behind a guy or two to pilot their ship. Okay, get everyone back to their positions.
I still like GTA Chinatown Wars.
That one was okay.
No, Juhwann, you're not in this game.
Did you make, meaning, did you make me in this game? No, we only had three crew members at the beginning, so I had to really pick and choose. Also, they just got killed by an asteroid. That's what you get for fighting me in an asteroid field, jackass.
You got 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 25 scrap.
Not bad.
Not Chinatown Wars. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
John's confusing me.
And let's go to the quest marker.
He's the only one who's spoken in the chat since...
I hate China... Oh, you hate Chinatown Wars. Okay.
He's the only one who said anything in the chat for, like, the longest time.
I know. Chat died even though we just got, like, way more viewers.
Hate.
Oh, he said he liked the joke on killing the hooker. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you mean he loves that game. Okay, so I just used 20 scrap to power up our reactor a bit more, so everything we have is now fully powered, so we don't need to worry about powering up the medbay individually each time. Which is good, because medbay is a little bit important.
Also, I found out my 2 favorite series of yours are...
I know one's Fallout New Vegas, right?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Your creepypastas, I like them.
Well, I'm happy you like them. They're quickly becoming my most popular stuff. Did you know that I just hit over 900 subscribers this week?
No, I didn't. But
Yeah.
I did notice about the bronies commenting on your stuff.
Yeah, shit ton of bronies. All of them are fucking bronies for some reason. I have nothing against bronies. I'm not a brony myself, but holy shit, what is with bronies and creepypasta? If you look at any of my creepypastas now, almost all the comments, you look at the thumbnail, brony.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There were 2 that I looked at, and one of them I was like, what? They're both bronies.
Some of them have the same thumbnail.
That's true.
Okay, we're getting attacked by more rock pirates. We're in a rock-controlled sector right now.
Juhwann, I seem to attract bronies.
As far as friends, I seem to attract bronies. Okay. You see bronies almost everywhere? Well, it's because they really make their presence known. If you're a brony, you really show off that you're a brony.
Lightning Chaos. I'm sort of brony.
And again, like, some people really hate bronies. I only hate... See, the thing about that is, I hate the bronies that really shove it down your goddamn throat and treat you like a lesser being for not being a brony. But the thing is, that's not a brony-specific thing. I hate anyone of any fandom who acts like that. And
yeah,
there are a lot
true.
of people who act like that. It's not a brony-specific thing. There are lots of people who love things that aren't part of their target demographic. That's cool. Just don't be a dick about it.
Yep.
Also, my pike beam hit 5 of their sections of their 7-section ship. I completely fucked them up.
Yep.
Their ship is not well built to defend against a pike beam. They're dead.
It's not.
Again, this is why I said at the beginning, our ship is purely built for offense. We have badass weapons.
Yep. I still gotta fucking work on that video that I was gonna put out that I told you about.
They were like a flash mob and start randomly talking about about My Little Pony in front of the bus, illegally hailing the bus by standing up. Again, there's some people of some fandoms who are just fucking dicks. So what was it you were just saying, sorry?
I just gotta work on that video that I told you about.
I don't remember what video you're talking about.
There's that one video that's about the arguments that we gotta stop between people. It's something that we fight with What a Geek about.
Oh, well, we don't really fight with What a Geek about. We don't fight with him at all. We discuss it with him because he's sane and fucking rational about it, unlike some people who get really up in arms about that shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have those people all over me.
Oh yeah,
about that.
you're going to.
And I'm totally ready for it. Like I am ready for it because I don't give a shit about their opinion.
Jesus, Mah-Dry, you're on a murder spree. Oh yeah, I'm fucking these guys. Fuck pirates. Their money is not their money, so I'm gonna make it my money.
Discussing what? Joker, you can wait for that.
You can wait for the video that we're cleverly dancing around the subject of.
Because we're so clever.
Yes. I will not give in to your fucking surrender. Fuck you.
Stupid pirates.
You want to surrender to me? You know what you could have done? You could have never attacked me. Right?
Yep.
Ed Sphere17? Whom's now gonna become my friend on... Where'd the friends thing go?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ship. I thought the ship was named that. I was like,
No. Right?
Do
My
we
new
have-
buddy, my new pal.
do we have to wait for it as long as we've had for the APB Crazy episode 3? But you want? Go
I
wait
think
for it
it's
as long
been
as
a
I
year.
fucking want you to.
I'll be honest, I think it's been a year since ABB Crazy 2.
It won't be as.
And I do seriously plan to make a third episode still.
It will not be as long as you guys waiting for Pokemon Gold.
Yeah.
It
Which,
won't
by
be
the
that
way,
long.
weren't you going to make an episode of that, and then you
was.
fucking asshole, you lost the save file
No, I
made
have the
for
save file.
You have it?
Yeah.
Good. I thought you lost it, you fuck.
No, it was the fucking, what is it? I have to work with the recording software.
Okay.
I recorded the episode. I recorded it,
Seriously? Good.
but it crashed halfway through the recording.
I hate you.
And it didn't notify me, so I gotta go back to the beginning of the fucking save and then go all the way through it.
Just do it! Okay, chat, for clarification, you know how I'm always making jokes about how Brandon has not continued his Let's Play of Pokemon Gold in forever? One day, I literally, unbeknownst to him, I played all the way up to where he was in the Let's Play because he lost the save file when his hard drive died at one point. So I played up till that point. I made a team identical to his by gender, by name, by Pokemon, everything. By level. I even made his character saved and facing the right direction and the right route. And I sent him the save file over Skype. And he hasn't made the goddamn video yet.
Yep.
I played the game for you.
I wasn't even that far in. I went to episode 6. I'm
If
not
you
even that
didn't
far.
make that until you told me you made that that you're gonna continue the Let's Play, I was honestly going to make a video in which I pretended to be you, and then just covertly send it to you over Skype one day to see if you would upload it.
I would have totally updated.
I would have literally just named it like the same thing you named the previous one, but part 6, I think, and just pretended to like introduce myself as BrandonWar0.
I totally would have done it.
Good.
I totally would have just been like, "Yep, it's going up."
Yep. Well, looks like I don't have to do the Let's Play anymore. Mah-Dry, I did a part of the game for you. Appreciate it. Hey, Brandon, you know what you should be doing right now?
No.
Growing money. And you know what else you should be doing right now?
What?
You should be clicking on Steam, and if I sound further away from the microphones because I'm opening a window because it's getting very warm here. You should be opening your Steam library.
Yep.
And on said Steam library, you should be scrolling down to the S section of your Steam library.
Don't tell me to install Civ Myers, because I will hit you.
And you should left click on Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond the Sword, because you only need that one. And then you should click the install button and have that begin to download and install. Because you haven't done that in forever, and we really want to get that 400 subscriber special going, seeing as I'm now at 900 subscribers.
Well, which one of the two? Because apparently I own 2 copies of all of them.
That is because Fair Access Games is incredibly nice and incredibly fair, and I love Sid Meier to death. You know what that is? Why you have 2 of each?
No.
One's Windows, one is OS X. They
am I
let you
supposed
play
to
it on
do?
whatever operating system you want.
Well, what the fuck? How? Oh, one of
And
those is
with some
installed.
games, you have to pay for each. With that
That's
one, they give
fucking
you...
stupid.
Yeah, with this game, they give you both. If you buy one, you bought the other.
That's
No
fucking,
extra cost.
That is so stupid that companies make you pay for both. That is just stupid.
Yeah. But
Like, I really-
hey, you know Sid Meier is all about being nice to the customer. You remember when Civ 5 came out, Civ 4 got a patch that all it did was remove copy protection.
Wow.
Yeah, so people can just freely openly torrent it. Like, it's still technically not illegal, but he made it as easy as possible.
I like Juhwann's post.
But
Brandon, you should be recording Pokemon God.
that's my favorite Pokemon ROM hack.
Pokemon God.
It's like Pokemon, but you start with a Pokemon that can just win every fight instantly. It's like when you're playing Warcraft 3's Lope games, but it's one of those shitty Lopes that have one OP team. Yeah, that's what killed Lope.
That hack sounds like it would be like playing a game with the starters. Way too easy.
Yep, I never use starters. They are just too strong.
They
They're not
are.
any fun. Okay, I like fighting these rock ships because they're built so perfectly that my pike beam can just fuck them up. Like that.
Oh, fuck, I didn't want to click on
Breaks
that.
their weapons, oxygen. It breaks everything. Their shields, engine, pilot seat, oxygen depot, and their weapon system all get hit.
I'm looking for your creepypasta.
I'm actually making one every Saturday now. They take forever to record, and they take forever to edit, because it's just kind of... It's not hard, it's just tedious.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't get to do anything creative with it, really. It's just, I go through, I cut out all the white space, I put in the music. And I put in the screenshots to it. So, it's
There's
kind of
one that you
tedious,
haven't
but
done.
It's worth it.
There's one that you haven't done that I'm actually wondering if you are going to do.
Type it in the Skype chat, and first time we go on a 5-minute break, I'll check it out.
Okay. I'll just type in the name.
Okay. What upgrade do I really want to get next? Probably shields. Yeah, I want to upgrade my shields more. Because shield upgrades now are pretty cheap.
So this is only going to take 15 minutes for Beyond the Sword, just by the way.
I still don't understand you all disliking them. Oh, starters? Yeah, I don't like them. They are
Because they're
super
too
strong.
powerful.
They're just too powerful. It's not any fun. It's so
You want to
much
beat
more
through
of a
the entire
challenge not
game, you
using
pick the
them.
fire starter, and then just play through the whole game. Oh, you
Yeah.
hit the water gym? Oh, too bad. Your fire starter's so overleveled, just win anyway.
Yeah, it does. It really, it's... My sister used to do that all the time with her Charizard, actually. Where just... She'd solo run the game. And Charizard can learn Fly, too, so...
Yep.
You don't need any... She just get, like, a few junk Pokemon later for things like Surf.
Yeah. I like how originally in the Pokemon games you're supposed to be able to surf without a Pokemon.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they were supposed to... There's sprites of you having like a surfboard or a boat, and you just kind of go across the water.
Huh.
It would have been a lot easier.
Yeah, but also, problem there is, the Pokemon 1 is really, really, really well built, where you can explore all around the world, and places you aren't supposed to go yet are cut off by logical things that you can later get around. It did a really good job of that. Having you be able to freely go across the water like that, without having to actually, like, track down the swim HM, might be a
Well, in
problem.
Pokemon Gold it would have been unfair.
Oh, yeah.
Because right next to your house, it leads to like the end of the game.
Yeah. And, well, in first generation too, you could go to Cinnabar Island right away.
My favorite Pokemon ever, that I don't have anymore, because my gold cartridge actually broke.
Did the battery fail on it?
Yeah.
Mine too.
I had my Black Charizard. Level 100 Black
Fucking
Charizard.
lucky asshole.
Level 100 Black Charizard knew Thunderbolt.
I think he told me
Special-
about this one.
Special attack Pokemon that knows Thunderbolt.
Yep.
That's a Charizard. It's gonna fucking kick ass.
Although he doesn't get the stab bonus.
That's fine with me. He was powerful enough.
Yeah.
And don't worry, my Charizard didn't come out of the game and talk to me and then try to kill me.
Yeah.
Or should I just write a story about that?
What I hate about people who hate on a generation of Pokemon by comparing their shittiest Pokemon to their favorite gen starters. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They're called fucking idiots. Don't compare the shittiest Pokemon and say this is why a generation is bad. Because that's not fair. Every generation has some shitty Pokemon. I can give plenty of reasons why some generations have shitty Pokemon. But I'm not going to compare their most horrible ones to the best of other ones. That's just not fair.
Yeah, it's like comparing like fucking Clank to like
It's
I don't know.
It's like comparing
Clank to Blastoise. That's
Yeah,
fucking not
Blastoise,
fair.
which is like an actual Pokemon and like actually interesting, and you compare it to like the fucking Pokemon that's like a trash bag or the fucking ice cream cone.
Vanillite?
Yeah, like if you're gonna compare Vanillite to something, you compare it to something else that's of an earlier generation, but also like really, really basic and kind of lame. Like
Lickitung.
well, I don't know if Lickitung counts because it's actually kind of like its own thing, although it's really
Yeah,
gimmicky.
but Lickitung could eat Vanillite.
I would say a good example of kind of a lame, gimmicky thing, not even Voltorb, because I thought that they did something kind of creative with his personality. I feel like there's one that I can almost think of, but it's like just slipping by. Execute was pretty fucking lame. It's just a pile of eggs. It's a pile of psychic eggs. I don't see how that's any better than Vanillite, either than I think Execute looks a bit better than Vanillite, but that's really the only thing it's got on it. In terms of like the personality of it and stuff. Is it looks slightly less dumb.
I take Gen 1 and Gen 4 for instant sensor. Burmese sucks compared to Charizard.
Or Sensor.
Or
I don't know what you're trying to spell.
Your Doduo sucks compared to my Infernape.
I don't even know what an Infernite is.
Infernape.
Oh, Infernape. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing a fire starter.
Fire Monkey.
It sounds like fighting type to me.
Fire Monkey. Firefighting.
Yeah. Can we please stop with the firefighting starters? Please.
There's
like,
a thing going around about that too.
Yeah, I've seen
the new fire starter is supposed to be Fire Dark, I think.
Good. Good. Anything but firefighting, please.
It's supposed to be Fire Dark, because the grass type is supposed to be grass fighting. Or is it the water one that's water fighting? I don't fucking remember.
Has there ever been a grass fighting before?
I don't fucking remember the types. They're shitty Pokemon. They look stupid.
Yeah, I have to say, I was not even remotely interested when I saw what any of them looked like.
Oh, it's Fire Psychic.
Fire Psychic? That sounds really fucking OP. Imagine the special attack on that shit.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to see how this Pokemon, like, how his stats are actually. Because who knows? Maybe they'll find a way to balance it. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but I'm just saying, from what it sounds like, I'm not having high hopes that that's not going to be a completely overpowered Pokemon.
What the fuck is Froakie?
What?
Froakie is one that's maybe water fighting.
Isn't there a 4th gen fighting and poison Pokemon that's like a poison dart frog?
That would be cool. There probably is.
There's a grass fighting in Gen 3. Breloom. I'm pretty familiar with Gen 3, but I'm not remembering what that is by the name.
Breloom is the one that evolves from Shroomish.
Shroomish. Oh, that's fighting. I didn't know.
Well, Shroomish isn't, but Breloom is.
I did not know Breloom is fighting. Huh.
Yeah, one of its first moves that it learned is Mach Punch.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
I had one of those.
Krogunk.
Really powerful.
That's what I was thinking of was Krogunk. Fighting and poison Pokemon.
Krogunk was so ugly.
I don't know, I thought it was decent. It didn't really look Pokemon to me, but it was one of the better 4th generation ones. I can say that for sure.
You know what Pokemon are starting to look like?
What?
Pokemon to me are starting to look like they're supposed to be Digimon.
Wow, I think you're actually kind of right. That hits it a lot more on the head. I've never really been able to describe it very well, other than by saying look at the eyes. And it's been more and more of an animal and less of a unique thing. It's more and more of just like if you were to say, what if I were to mix this animal with this animal and put in an element? This is what it is now. Well, it's getting more and more like that, but I think it's also getting more and more Digimon.
The Digimon eyes originally were like the Pokemon eyes are now.
Yeah. Oh, Gravegut.
So
I like when they attack the Medibay more than most things.
Also, have you ever heard the Ash coma theory?
No, but I know there's some kind of creepypasta revolving around it that I haven't gotten around to reading.
Where Ash is like, it's supposed to be in the first time he gets in that bike accident, it knocks him into a coma, and every single person in the story is one of his mental blocks, and he's got to beat all of his mental blocks and everything to get out of this coma.
I've never heard this, but it sounds interesting.
It is so awesome.
It sounds awesome, however, it's completely full of shits, sheerly because Ash doesn't earn a single goddamn badge.
Yeah, but it makes sense to the fact that Ash is 10 all the time.
I guess.
And why Team Rocket became less and less fierce throughout the entire series.
They never really were that dangerous, were they?
At the beginning, they were revered as, like, super criminals.
Yeah, but they never really did anything, did they? They just tried to kidnap shit a lot, and it never worked.
Yeah, but after that, they became just, like, goofy and stupid.
Well, you say that like they weren't originally. They were goofy and stupid, but they were also kind of a threat.
Yeah, they were kind of a threat at the beginning, but after a while, it just wasn't.
I guess I can see what you're talking about.
Ever played Pokemon Colosseum? No, I have not.
No, but it looks interesting. I see they retreated. Okay. Cut the thing up again. Yeah, they're probably scrambling to get their oxygen working.
Your hull isn't doing very good.
Yeah, it's getting pretty beaten up. Also, fuel. We can jump one more time, unless we get some fuel from these guys when we kill them. Come on, shields, go down. Thank you.
Pokemon Colosseum looked cool because I saw somebody I know play it. But other than that, it did not seem very awesome. Like, it was okay. But it wasn't one of the good games.
I'm gonna power up the reactor 2 more times. So, are you getting Sid Meier's Civilization?
I just told you it had like 15 minutes left, like 12 minutes ago.
Because I actually have a mod to send you for it, and we need to play some of it. The mod is not, like, it doesn't change the gameplay much, it's just, it makes the UI a lot better, and it also makes it so if you automate workers and stuff, they aren't completely stupid. It's just stuff like that.
Play Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD.
It's basically a new patch for the game. I don't think it even does any, like, unit changing or anything.
I want there to be a Pokemon game. Now, hear me out. This is going to be totally fucked up, and I don't even know why I would think about this. A Pokemon game that's like the Pokemon games that we get on their portable systems and shit.
But they're naked.
But, like, 3D for, like, modern systems. Like, I know that's totally weird. That's what I want.
Are you talking about, you know that one you showed me before, the 3D, like, fan-made thing?
Yeah, but actually, like, with good graphics and shit.
Yeah. Well, I'd be interested in seeing that.
Yeah. I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
Nintendo hates money.
I know it's not gonna happen, Juhwann.
Well, obviously it's not gonna happen. Because Nintendo hates money, but...
Nintendo has some really good ideas, and then some really, really shitty ideas.
I love Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't like money. And another reason I say Nintendo doesn't like money? Why the fuck has Mother 3 not been ported to North America? It would sell so well!
My thing...
Everyone wants
My thing is... What the fuck did they do with The Legend of Zelda? What the fuck?
I don't know.
It was good. Ocarina of Time. Everything before Wind Waker was really good.
And then
Twilight Princess comes out.
Twilight Princess wasn't, like, awful. It was just I could not get into it like I could every other Zelda game.
But you know it was the end. It was the beginning of the end.
It was the beginning of the downfall. That's when Link started to drink a little, you know? That's where it all started to go downhill.
Yeah, Wind Waker was good, Juhwann. Twilight Princess was like the downfall.
Yeah, I know. Like, Twilight Princess wasn't bad, but it wasn't...
It was pretty to look at, but it wasn't like... It didn't...
Well, no,
like...
it controlled well, and it was a fun game, but
Yeah, but it didn't pull me in. Like I wasn't as interested as
it
the other
didn't
one.
suck me in like Zelda almost always does. And when I say Zelda almost always does, I'm not even just saying like there's a certain kind of Zelda that it has to be. I've played so many different kinds of Zelda. I mean, you know what ones had me hooked a lot better than the N64 ones even? You ever
What?
play Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages?
I beat both of those because I got them in a combo pack.
Yeah, I got them in Combo Pack too. God, those were good.
Yeah, they were
I
good.
liked Oracle of Seasons more.
They were actually
Although-
really difficult too compared to the other ones.
Oh god, do you remember Oracle Seasons? That stupid fucking... You remember the
Everything?
forest puzzle? Where you had to change the seasons and go through the forest in the right directions? I hated
Yeah,
that as a kid.
that was hard.
Hated that as a kid. But you know what I loved in Seasons? You remember the rock... Like, you remember the rock and lava people world? You remember the dancing
Yes.
minigame?
Yeah.
So goddamn good at it.
I got really good at it because I was like, I want to keep playing this. Skyward Sword was
that
not.
is the beginning of the end. I think Skyward Sword gets a little bit too much flack, honestly.
I don't like it. I just pure out hate it.
I have not played it. I've watched my sister play a decent amount of it, and it seemed like it was fun. My sister has really enjoyed it. She says she really enjoys it, but she doesn't enjoy it as much as she does Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time is my sister's favorite game of all time. It's not my favorite game. In fact, I actually like Majora's Mask a lot more, but that's not even my favorite game. I really, really like them, but it's not that high up for me.
My favorite Legend of Zelda game, I'm going to say right now, I grew up with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and I played Oracle of Ages and Seasons when I was little, and I played the first, like the original Legend of Zelda, and I loved that game.
Oh, that was
But
good.
I gotta say, my favorite one was Wind Waker.
A lot of people have told me Wind Waker is really, really good. It's the only one that I have not played any of, other than Skyward Sword, which I've at least seen a lot of. With Wind Waker, I have hardly seen anything.
It pulled me in, and I just got so into it, and I just had to beat it.
Have you ever seen the actual official timeline that Nintendo put out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
wasn't
make
Wind-
sense with certain things.
It doesn't, but Wind Waker apparently came right after Ocarina of Time. If the hero won, I think that was it. If Link actually did defeat Ganon and everything, then the game that happens next is
That's the adult Link path.
yeah.
The winning adult Link path.
And
yeah.
the winning in the child Link path, wasn't it? Majora's Mask comes next.
Yeah.
And wasn't it like there's actually like a timeline for if he loses, if he
Yep.
was not able to defeat
Which actually
Ganon?
ends with the first game.
Yeah, it's weird. I forget, where did Oracle of Ages and Seasons come in again? 'Cause one actually comes after the other, I think, which is weird because I thought they were simultaneous.
I can look them up right now.
I think if you just type in like official Zelda timeline, it's like the first picture on images.
Oh.
Okay, we've got level 3 shields now. 4 is the maximum in the game, so we're actually quite the defensive tank now. And we're almost done Sector 3. Holy shit, this assault ship is just fucking loaded with guns. It's got 4 guns, 2 of them are missile launchers. They breach shields either than the Zoltan shield. We need to disable this thing immediately.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull up the timeline and I'm gonna look at it.
Ooh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Oh, weapon systems are busted. Repair that faster. Oh, god damn it. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we need to charge the FTL drive and get the fuck out of here.
Oracle of Ages and Seasons were they're at the same time.
Okay.
They're right after A Link to the Past, which is on the defeated side.
Okay, so they're actually if you lose. Okay.
The entire story starts with Skyward Sword.
Seriously?
Yep.
Weird.
Skyward Sword, the Minish Cap, 4
I
swords,
knew Minish Cap was near the beginning.
Ocarina of Time. Then if you go to Defeated Path, then it's Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, Link's Awakening, The Legend of Zelda, and The Adventures of Link.
What about the CDI games?
I think
Where do they fit in?
I think they just don't. I think they pretend those don't exist.
Are you trying to tell me those aren't canon?
What the hell? The hero wins. And, wait.
I don't believe you, Brandon.
The adult era doesn't really go well. Like, I don't really like the timeline for the adult era. Because if he beats Ganon, then it goes to Wind Waker. Then from Wind Waker to Phantom Hourglass. From Phantom Hourglass to Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, weren't those the really lame ones?
Those games, like, shat the bed.
Well, wait, where's Wind Waker again on this list?
Wind Waker is on the adult timeline. If he wins, it's the first game after he wins.
Okay. So that's the one you like out of the...
Yeah, out of that era, that's the one I like.
Yeah.
The child winning makes it Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and the Four Swords Adventure, which is different than the Four Sword.
I have not played either of those.
They're both at different... One of them's before the Ganon fight, and one's at the end of a timeline.
Did you ever see VGA play Four Swords Adventure?
Yes.
Did you ever see the ending?
No. I couldn't bear watching them yell at each other.
No. The ending was amazing.
Did they actually beat it?
Well, right before it showed the ending score, Deacon accidentally unplugged his controller, and it brought the game back to the intro menu. And literally, Becky, like, starting to tear up with anger, put both of her, did like a double facepalm. And Fraser was like open mouth, staring at the screen. Ben was laughing hysterically, and Deacon just straight-faced stood up, took his microphone cord out, like he just like unclipped it from his shirt, took it out, patted Fraser on the shoulder. Fraser's still stunned. He patted Fraser on the shoulder. He's like, "Good game, guys," and he walks off the set.
I love Deacon.
I love Deacon so much. They never got to see their scores, and it was an hour and a half into the stage.
Oh God.
Oh, and it didn't save. And Deacon had like a -5, or I think it was a -900 score or something. And then it was about to show like the rankings of like who had the highest score in the entire game. And then he unplugged the controller by accident. And
that's shitty.
The game resets when you unplug the controller.
That's shitty and really stupid.
Yes. Also, we really need to find a fucking store to repair the hull. Oh, here we go. A cheap repair place. Yeah. There we go. Almost full repair.
Sweet.
Did Fraser suck at the game? Yes.
He always sucks at the
Fraser
games.
sucks at games.
That's why there's Fraser mode.
Yeah. There's Fraser mode and very Fraser mode. Don't get me wrong. I love Fraser. I think he's hilarious.
He's awful at video games.
He's really awful at video games.
I hate watching them sometimes because I'm like, I fucking go that way, that way,
Yeah.
that way. I don't know what to do, guys. Fucking right there.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit infuriating, but I never really get mad. There's so many people who get, like, really fucking up in arms.
No, I don't get up in arms, but sometimes they're so dumb.
I don't get people who get legitimately mad at it. Like, I'll laugh and be like, oh, goddamn, how are you doing that wrong? Like, Jesus. But I don't actually get angry.
I get frustrated to the point that I'll just stop watching for a bit and then come back to it later because
I
it's
never
like...
stop watching because of that. I've never had it so frustrating that I stopped watching.
There was almost a time where I stopped watching Game Grumps because I got frustrated because they just did not know what to do.
Here's the problem, Camley in the chat. I don't care if it's official, there's no time. He or she says, I don't care if it's official, there's no timeline. In my opinion, there is no timeline. Your opinion doesn't really matter. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but your opinion doesn't matter. Factually, there is a timeline. It's official. It's canon. You can pretend there isn't a timeline if you really want to, but your opinion will never be taken into account in that. Because there is a timeline.
And
you're
so
wrong.
Many people wanted
There
it.
is a timeline.
So many people wanted the timeline, like, so many.
It's just like me and Dragon Ball GT. My opinion does not matter. It doesn't matter how many times I say, God, I wish that was non-canon. It's canon. The creators have said it's canon many times. As much as I don't want it to be true, it's true. My opinion doesn't matter.
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, it's canon.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We saw the poster today. It's canon. Fuck you.
I hated that.
Oh. And I'm not surprised at all. Didn't we both call it? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would be in the movie?
I knew it, and they said it in videos that I'd watched, and then
Oh,
you
they
sent me the
did?
poster, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's coming.
I know that, but still makes no sense. They're holes. I know it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's no sense made in GT.
Yeah, no sense is made in GT. The very first episode, the very first thing that happens is a plot hole. Pilaf summons the dragon. Pilaf's dead!
Vegeta has a mustache, and
Vegeta...
then
Okay, my favorite part of GT was that Vegeta had a mustache. Vegeta cannot grow a mustache because it's established very early on in Dragon Ball Z, Saiyans do not grow hair past birth. If you're not born with facial hair, you don't have facial hair. Which means he couldn't have grown a mustache.
Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta already exists.
It's a plot hole. It's a plot hole.
Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta already exists.
GT is so poorly written that Vegeta's goddamn mustache is a plot hole.
Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 4 by absorbing fake rays of the moon.
Yep.
Okay? That doesn't even make sense.
God damn, it's
How
stupid!
does that turn? He excels past Super Saiyan 3 and makes it to 4 because of the
Because the moon!
because the moon. And then I don't
hate
remember.
GT so much.
I always forget how they beat Omega Shenron. I always forget. I've actually watched all of GT.
They beat him via Deus Ex Machina.
I've actually watched the whole thing.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Have people boarded the ship? Why can't we see?
No one's aboard of the ship. We can't see because we're in a nebula storm right now, which means our sensors are disabled.
Oh. It's shitty.
Yeah. We're just fighting an auto ship. Auto assault ship. Also, it's we're both inside a nebula, so our sensors are busted. Also, a plasma storm, so we have our generators producing half the power, so I had to turn off a bunch of shit. That's why I've actually got two Zoltans in the power, or in the weapons room, so that they can power it without using the generator.
What a Geek just made a very true point.
What?
Kid Goku uses Super Spirit Ball, so basically he uses Yamcha's ultimate technique.
Yes.
Yes, it's very true.
Yamcha was so underused.
Goku goes to hell and then beats Frieza and Cell at the same time with no problem.
Yep. Also, can I point out, I like the new logo for
Okay.
moderators.
The sword?
Yeah.
I like it too.
Also, you can now actually buy like a monthly reoccurring payment for like a premium account on Twitch as of today called Turbo. Which
Yeah.
they totally stole that name from VGA, by the way.
They totally did, yeah.
Yeah, especially because VGA is one of the highest rated streams on the entire website, and Frasier commonly talks with the creators. So, I'm pretty sure they took that name.
Yep.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of this storm. I like traveling through Nebula because although it means that often our generator blows, and it also means that we can't see shit, the upside, the Rebel fleet that is ever advancing, advances very slowly through Nebula, so we have a lot of time to search around for scrap.
Did you know that today was the last day of the penny?
I thought it was yesterday.
Nope, it was today.
Huh. Good. We haven't needed it for like 10 years. What took so long to get rid of it? Does the US use pennies?
Yes. I think they're getting rid of them too.
Apparently, Costa Rica has gotten rid of pennies a long-ass time ago. I don't know what took us so long.
They totally just pointed out a fact that I meant to tell you about.
What?
Goku's power level wasn't over 9,000.
Really?
When Vegeta scanned his power level, it was actually just over 8,000. It was 8,002, I think. I don't remember.
Was it like a problem in translation or something?
Yep.
Huh.
So the actual famous quote, "It's over 9,000," is actually wrong.
Yeah. Also, I believe they actually addressed that in Super Saiyan Densetsu. If there's anything you can say about Super Saiyan Densetsu, is it's incredibly accurate with power levels.
It's a fucking awesome game.
It is actually like a really awesome game. Like
Just like all the
hilar-
Dragon Ball games.
the hilariously bad translation that I have aside, like the dialogue in the game was not even great even when properly translated, but the game is incredibly fun. Have you ever played it?
No.
You need to play it. It is
I've played-
incredibly fun.
I've played almost none of the games.
You need to play Super Saiyan Densetsu. It's actually really, really fun.
I own the amazing Dragon Ball Z Budokai. The first one?
The first one?
Where everyone attacks the same way?
Yeah, it's the one thing I really don't like about that game. You ever played
Yeah.
the third one? Third one's great.
I played the first one, I played the third one, I played Tenkaichi 1 and 2, I
Tenkaichi
believe.
2 is awesome.
I played one where there was like a million characters. It was like, there's like
I
everybody.
think that was Tenkaichi 3, which I also have and is also awesome. That one had like fucking like 120 characters in it.
It had,
What
it,
geek
like,
probably knows how many characters are in it, like off the top of his head.
it had everyone. Characters that I didn't even know. Or characters that I just didn't even remember.
Yeah. I can't believe Farmer wasn't in it.
He'll probably be in the next game.
Yeah. Actually, no, wasn't the next game after that, like, Ultimate Tenkaichi, which was just, like, a fucking QuickTime event?
I owned that game, so
Yeah.
yes.
Didn't you get rid of it?
That game had like 17 characters in it.
Really?
It had really awful character selection.
Budokai 1 had a lot of characters,
I'm fairly sure it had the whole Ginyu Force,
Good.
but that was like a stretch.
You better have fucking Ginyu.
Yeah, but they made a mockery of Ginyu in that game.
I know! Stupid.
First mission of the mode, like the create your own character mode, you fight Ginyu after mocking him, and then he goes, "Here, take this," and he gives you a Dragon Ball. After offering you the position of being the captain of the Ginyu Force.
Seriously, he would never do that. He's too proud.
He would never do that for
He
one.
would offer them a job on the Ginyu Force, not the leader.
He did. He offers you the job first, a job on the Force, and he goes, your character goes, "I'd only join if I could be captain." And then he goes, "Nah, nah, nah, nah." And then you fight, and then he's like, "Whoa, you're stronger than me." And it's like,
No, fuck you. I would have joined. I would have joined in a heartbeat. Give me that choice.
yeah, no, there's no choice for you.
God damn. Okay,
Because you're trying to save the world.
We're talking about Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Total bullshit. Yeah, it is also an alternate universe.
Alright, I'm gonna save and quit this game, and we're actually gonna switch games now. Do you have that game installed yet? Because if not, we can just go on a 5-minute break. I actually do need a 5-minute break anyways.
I have the game installed, but 5-minute break would be awesome.
Yep, okay, I'm gonna go on 5-minute break, and I'm also going to send you a file. Boot the game once, just so you so it's installed. And I'm going to send you a file.
Okay.
And by the way, I just saw the name of the creepypasta that you're asking if I'm going to do. That one's on my to-do list. In fact, that is going to be not this week, but probably either the week after or the week after that.
Cool.
So that one's coming up this month.
Did you actually just send me the file? Because I didn't get it.
No, I'm just sending it to you now.
Okay, good.
Here, you just run that program. It finds it on its own pretty well. Just make sure the game's closed when you run it, and then just when you boot the game, you don't need to use the individual booter the thing gives you. Just, go to Advanced, go to Load a Mod, and you click on Better Bug AI. And then
Cool.
you load it with that, and that's what we're going to be playing.
Juhwann just started up Beyond the Sword.
I'm guessing he wants to join in too. Is he saying in the chat anything about wanting to?
I don't have the chat open anymore.
Uh,
Maybe he'll just forcibly join. Like an asshole.
he won't be able to if we're using the mod, because he has to have the same mod as us.
True. Just like in what was it? We were recording something.
You should probably accept that that thing I'm sending you.
I will. I'm loading up the fucking game.
Maybe I don't believe you.
Well, then be a believer.
I don't believe it.
You
Also,
dick.
thank you to Ed Sherry. I think this is actually the same name that added me earlier on Steam. Apparently, that according to my inbox, that person just what am I trying to say? Followed me on Twitch. So thank you. Could you link the mod?
Says Juhwann.
Better Bug AI. That's what it's called. If you just Google that, I'm sure you'll get it. I feel like I'm supposed to be checking something right now. Oh yeah, this. I'm just checking some comments that were left real quick.
Don't worry about it. It's fine with me.
Who can get... What the fuck is he doing? Get sell. There's this guy who keeps going through all of my Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors videos today, just saying how... He's saying in the comments how to get the villains in each stage, as if it were to be the second playthrough, but the thing is, like, if it's for the other people watching, that's nice. Although, you know, you could just use, a fucking walkthrough. There are plenty of them with very detailed instructions. But I think you might be saying it on my behalf, like, as if I don't know how to get those. I think the first thing I said in the first episode of that game, other than my intro, was that I've beaten this game about 7 times.
Yep. So do I run this, or do I just let it be?
Do you have the exe, like, sent to you now? It's a setup, you run it. Run it, it'll do the whole installation. After it's installed, just boot up your game as normal, go to advanced, load a mod, and load Better Bug AI, and it will automatically load that mod. And now I got another comment. What a Geek has posted a video response. Oh yeah, this one. I don't know why he didn't post that as a video response earlier to Bick. I will accept that as a video response. If anyone in the chat has not seen... You know, I'll just link it to you in the chat right now.
Have they been able to hear us this whole time?
Yeah, they can still hear us.
Okay.
I've got the 5-minute break screen up, but like I haven't done anything to make them not hear us.
Just making sure.
I could do it right now. I could mute it, but
I want to know if I can. I want to know if I can tell them they're assholes without them actually hearing me, or if they're actually just going to hear me say that they're assholes.
No, they can hear you saying that they're assholes.
Okay, good. Good. I'd rather have them hear me.
No. Okay, it is now a video response. I'm going to link this in the chat for everyone. You can see we're logging in. And while I'm on 5-minute break, you're all going to watch that. No ifs, ands, or buts, you're watching it. In fact, Brandon, if you haven't watched it yet, you're going to watch it tonight.
Watch what?
I just got another friend request on Steam. I will accept that. I don't think you saw it, but yesterday I did a stream of Just Cause 2 with Makeup Highman and What a Geek, because there's a fan-made multiplayer beta that tests it, an open beta every weekend, and it's fucking chaos and it's hilarious. It's literally the Just Cause 2 world, but with about 700 people simultaneously there killing each other.
Don't assume I don't watch that shit.
You haven't seen it? Or have you seen it?
I watched like half of it.
Awesome.
It is hard to watch you guys keep playing that, because after a while it's just like, oh shit, we spawned this. It doesn't work.
Watch the highlights video that What a Geek made. It's 11 minutes long, it's heavily edited, and it's got awesome music cues that are hilarious.
It's probably just every moment that I saw that I thought was good in a video.
I don't know, the music cues are pretty good. In fact, I took the clips of that stream, and I made 2 I'm streaming videos out of it. In fact, the one I uploaded today was from that.
I didn't even watch it today.
You didn't watch it? I'll link it to you. You'll find it funny.
I don't. See, the streaming videos, you tend to put them up, and I open them and just click the link to your Twitch.
That's what most people, that's what they're pretty much there for. But, you might recognize the song, because you were in that Let's Play with me. Aladdin for the Genesis.
See, but I wouldn't remember the music because I didn't listen to the music.
Oh yeah, because the earbuds are shit.
Oh wait, we recorded Aladdin for the Genesis at your house.
Yes!
I forgot. I'm
you
so
were
used to
literally
not...
sitting on the chair next to me.
Yeah.
It was like the last time I saw a friend in person, probably. I never go outside.
It's a fucking amazing video. And yes, I did see this part.
It was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
And you did say, you had to put a lad into this.
Yes. And Brandon, correct me or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are in fact Canadian,
Yeah.
and you did in fact grow up in Ontario,
Yeah.
which is very close to Quebec.
Yeah.
So we both know quite a few French Canadian people, and we know French Canadian culture to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
So, what French Canadian 80s band is the most prominent, awesome one that you can think of?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Men Without Hats.
Oh yeah, Men Without Hats.
You know, they made Safety Dance.
Yeah.
And I grew up with the Men Without Hats. Biakuaz, Canada. And
Biakuaz,
80s,
Canada?
and I love 80s. So I grew up with, Green Day? Actually, you spelled it wrong. You spelled Green Bay, but okay.
Ew.
Green Day!
I grew up with them. Ew, Green Day.
So, now, the only two songs Men Without Hats are really known for outside of Canada are Safety Dance and Pop Goes the World, because they were like mega hits.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember the song, Where Do the Boys Go?
No.
Well, I listened to their CDs obsessively, because I'm a loser. In fact, we listened to it in the car driving anywhere. So, yeah, there's a lyric in that song. In fact, the chorus keeps saying how they just kept running in circles. So, I took a clip from the stream of my guy running in circles, and looking all glitchy and having the worst run cycle known to man, and put it to that song.
Sweet.
So it's awesome French-Canadian new wave 80s greatness. While I'm running in a circle.
Basically, recently, my music of choice has been Frank Sinatra.
Good.
So, that's been basically my life music for recently.
Your life music for recently?
Yeah.
Is it just like, is it like in grade, would have been grade 12 for you, I think, where all you did was listen to Queen for like a month?
Yep. That was fucking awesome.
That was a good month.
But Frank Sinatra's really good.
I know. And he was in My Immortal.
I sang one of his songs for an audition.
In My Immortal. He was in My Immortal. Frank Sinatra, in a dress.
I didn't sing it in My Immortal. Because that would be shitty.
Shitty? More like pretty awesome. Get it? Because it kind of rhymed, kind of? Yeah, a little.
No.
I can think of Nickelback, but that's because they suck.
Nickelback?
No, Nickelback. I just mispronounced it.
Oh, okay. I thought they spelled it Nickelback, and I was like...
I thought you were trying to bash me for not knowing Men Without Hats. No, I wasn't trying to bash you for not knowing Men Without Hats. No one fucking knows their name unless you live in Canada. They just know Safety Dance. If you're not East Coast Canada, you don't know Men Without Hats. You just know the one song. I don't blame you for that. I don't know some band in the States I don't know. See? Proof.
That was some intelligence right there.
Yep.
So I've been on the sword, like, running
Yep.
with the mod this whole time.
Yep.
So whenever you're ready, I'm fucking good.
Okay. I'm gonna boot my game up, and then I'm gonna go on my official 5-minute break, where I actually go and do something for like 2 minutes. Perhaps even 3 if I feel particularly rebellious. Right now I'm just booting up the mod. Alright, I've got the mod open. And I will be back in 5 minutes. You can keep them entertained. And
Oh no, don't do that.
I'm gonna boot up the music and the thing open. And keep them entertained.
Fuck. Now I gotta open up the chat. Actually pay attention to what you guys are saying.
Yep. Yep.
Go away, Thunderbird. I don't even use Thunderbird. It's shitty. Go away, you. Let's go to Twitch. That's Mah-Dry-Bread. Okay. So, can't see the chat yet. Oh, there we go. Jingle your keys or something. Me? Why would I jingle my keys? You're a bick. What a geek. You bick. You missed the other half of that. Let me retype it. Okay. I totally entertain children with keys. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. The singing paired with Kevin McLeod is fit. Hell yeah! Thanks, what a geek. It's not entertaining about it. You You just started a shitstorm. You started. I was in the middle of texting. This is the shitty part about you guys being left to me when I'm in the middle of doing something. Because I can't speak to you and do everything at the same time, because I'm just really bad at that. So just give me a moment. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. I can start singing religious songs if you want. Children of Eden, grant us your pardon. First time religious shit happens on Majot's channel. He's not even fucking here. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? No. Alright, John, that's not right. You gotta know that it is incorrect. Alright? Oh good, that's not how you cook eggs. I have the game set up so that we can do this faster when Mo comes back. But I don't want to connect to your game. I'll just wait for Mah-Dry. I've already got his IP in. Makes it easier for me. Cook eggs like what? Core eggs. What do you mean cook eggs? I don't understand. You gotta tell me what you mean. Oh, Juhwann. You don't understand what I'm talking about? You and your accents. Haha. Why, what a geek. Alright, well, I didn't know you were leaving. It's a nice word. Can't say that with an accent on. Doesn't make sense. Hurry, we got this. Haven't been paying attention, still watching the part of your highlight video where the Superman theme starts playing. Life ruined. I'm not leaving. What a geek. Had a link you didn't see. Oh, this is the most outrageous glitch ever. Scottish Brandon is the best Brandon. Alright, I'll just stay like this then. I'll even play the Scots. Alright, what a geek is doing a better job of entertaining us. You must be replaced. You must be replaced. What a geek's just sending you videos. I'm talking to you, and you're not saying anything for me to talk to you about. A boo. I'm also doing a better job of maintaining grammar. That's true. You are doing a very good job of grammar. Okay, what is the rating in this chat? I don't care about the ratings in the chat. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here so that Mah-Dry and I can play video games. Oh, like PG-13, or can we say anything? Can I call you Dublin? Well, my name isn't Dublin. Doesn't make any sense. Call me Dublin. But do you understand where I'm coming from? If that's Irish, Juhwann's Australian. That's a good one. Alright. Alright. Take nothing from me, boy. Wrong race.
I'm back. I just glanced over the chat and saw something about Australian Juhwann.
Australian Juhwann?
Nice Welsh.
Thank you.
I don't think Welsh people say ye.
Having a hard time, okay? I'm learning fucking shit.
Was that supposed to be Welsh?
I'm learning accents. I'm just figuring out which ones I'm good at.
Oh, was that supposed to be Welsh?
It's a mixture of Scottish, Welsh, whatever the fuck. English,
Scottish
I know.
and Welsh are actually kind of similar.
English, I'm getting good at because I know English people, and they said that I was good at it. So.
Well, the thing about England is, has some of the most accents of any place on Earth.
Well, like it. Fuck, they told me which one.
Learn Queen's English. That's the most proper form of English in the goddamn language. Also, the most appealing to listen to. I'm just eating some homemade banana bread, freshly made today.
Also, I was told that What a Geek was more entertaining than me.
More into what?
I was told that What a Geek's more entertaining than I am. Because he kept sending videos in the chat and I wasn't doing that.
Oh. No, send more videos.
No, because I'm not here to entertain them. I'm here to play video games with you. They can watch.
Entertain them.
They can watch if it entertains them.
I'm here to entertain them and to play video games with you.
See, but you just invited me here to play video games.
Yeah, pretty much.
So get the game up because I didn't want to join Juhwann's game.
Sorry, this banana bread's really good. I didn't know you even started one. I'm gonna be starting one because I want to do the settings.
Yeah, you start one.
Alright, well, Juhwann can see the stream, so he'll be able to see the settings we do. And, like, how to join and shit. Okay. Let me, get the game up here. That should be a black screen, and you can see now. Banana bread, damn you. Yep, homemade. Alright, I should bring down the music. Okay, multiplayer, internet game. Actually, no, would it be an internet game? I have not played on the Steam version yet.
Direct IP.
Let's do direct IP, just because, fuck GameSpy.
Yeah, fuck GameSpy.
Fuck GameSpy.
Why don't we just keep saying fuck GameSpy?
Well, fuck GameSpy. Warlords, what is this? No, we're playing Beyond the Sword, it's just I like the Warlords intro, and you get to pick your intro.
Warlords is bullshit.
Warlords is okay.
Warlords is bullshit.
You know what's the sucky thing about Beyond the Sword? It's the only version of the game with a bad intro.
Less bullshit than Warlords. Let's just move this over to the other side so I can actually use my mouse. Yeah, I had my nice couch stolen away from me, so now I have a chair. And I don't have a
Couch
desk.
go.
It's upstairs.
Why?
It's where the other couch is. I totally haven't been over here in so long. The basement is basically the basement is mine, and it's mostly like my mom's work shit. And then like I'm like in the corner with my TV and like a chair. And it's one of those like ergonomic chairs. So it's kind of like yours, but it's got like arms on it and stuff.
Holy shit, you've never seen a Civilization game before? No,
You've
there's
not-
no story to a Civilization game. Civilization, one of my favorite series of games ever. Game's up, by the way.
Oh, I'll join.
BT Dubs.
I'll connect.
Okay. Is Juhwann joining yet?
I don't know.
I got a slot open for him. Oh, it's Civilization No, it's not Civilization Revolution. Civilization Revolution is fucking garbage.
Wait, Revolution?
Civilization Revolution was the really shitty console port of Civilization 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the really watered down one.
I've played that.
Yeah.
I got an achievement in that game. Then I stopped playing. Teams or no teams? Are we gonna be on teams or no?
I don't know, what do you want to do?
I want to be on a team.
Okay, do
You
it.
and me and you versus Juhwann. That's it. It's the whole game. That's all I want.
Where is Juhwann? I'm not seeing him in the chat anywhere.
Fucking idiot.
Too big.
Perfect world.
I'm gonna check if he's in the viewer list. No, he's still in the viewer list.
The music is terrible in the opening for this.
Do you have the opening for...
Beyond the Sword.
Yeah, that's the worst opening. See, the intro music for, Warlords and original game, really good.
Yeah, I think Peter's favorite was the original game.
It is a good song.
Which makes sense for him, because he likes that kind of stuff.
Juhwann must be, like, going to get some food or something.
Good dick.
What if he says, Juhwann's not on Skype either, better start without him? He's not on, like, he logged off Skype?
No, he's on Skype.
Because, like, if he's not responding on it, he might just be away from his computer for a second, but if he logged off, then he's probably not
No,
going to be here.
he's on Skype.
I tried to get into Civ4, but the tutorial glitched out on me 50% through, and I didn't want to go through the whole thing again. That is the worst excuse I've heard in my life for not getting into Civ4.
Don't play the tutorial, because it's a piece of shit anyway.
It's not a very good tutorial, honestly.
I didn't play it, and I know how to play.
Yeah.
Sort of.
In fact, I'm getting quite good at it now because
I'm not gonna call myself good at the game, because I'm shit at it.
I've actually been roaming around on the at the speed of sound on the
Juhwann just started playing the game.
Okay, so he is here then.
Yep.
Am I able to invite him via Steam? I don't think I am. Because this game was made before Steam, I think.
Oh, yeah, this game was made before Steam.
Yeah,
Steam
I can't invite him.
Steam's relatively new.
Well, Steam's been around for a while, but it hasn't been like what it is now for a while.
That's why basically it's relatively new.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it wasn't popular before it was.
Okay, I'm on it. Tantrum76. Oh, are you someone else with this game? Because if you want to join, I can open up a slot for you. It's a direct IP, so I can tell you the IP if you don't have it.
Wouldn't you have to join the...
With Hamachi?
Yeah.
He might. He probably does. I can just give him... He doesn't have it? Okay, never mind. I thought you were saying that because you wanted to join.
That would be cool. Random fan in the game.
Yeah, it'd be like a Civ4. Every once in a while we get some fans in.
I barely play Civ5 anymore, because once my computer's good and I can just run anything that I fucking want, then I'll play whatever I want.
Actually, Lydia got it working on her machine pretty well. The way she did it was just, game runs perfectly fine if you go in strategic view. It just
Yeah, but I don't like
game.
I just don't like strategic view, though.
It takes a while to get used to.
Because, like, I'm totally playing Civ to get away from playing Risk. And it just looks like Risk.
Well, no, Risk sucks compared to Civ. Risk is, like, no strategy whatsoever. It's just luck. Right,
Yeah.
I think I was saying before. I've been roaming around a lot on the, forums for, the Civ Fanatics forum. It's a fan forum for Civ, where, like, the best players in the world hang out. The guys who, like, beat these games on Deity.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god, the insane strategies these guys have. They've come up with all these cool little... I can't ping you on Hamachi. Let me see if I can ping you on Hamachi.
It's an interesting thing that they've come up with.
What?
They've come up with this really cool
I'm
I
not
can't
in a
ping you with
Hamachi group
Hamachi.
with you, apparently, Juhwann. Juhwann, just join Mah-Dry-Bread, no dashes, and password's probably owl, lowercase. Just join that and see if you can join.
Next thing you know, you've got about 1,200 people on your Hamachi network.
Well, you can only have, like, 4 people per network. It's stupid. Plus, if random people want to join, they can.
So I just figured out that JonTron plays League of Legends.
You didn't know that?
Nope.
No, you talked about it a few times on the episodes.
I played League of Legends before.
Everyone was a dick, and you hated it. Am I right?
I played for a little while. The game's not that like it's.
The game is good. The fan base is horrible.
That's why I don't talk to people and I don't pay attention to the chat on
Yeah.
it. So that's why I actually tend to I play it. I play it like if I'm at school and I've got a couple hours. The school
Oh yeah,
computers.
it's fun.
A lot of the people at school know that the school computers can run it, so they download it on the school computers and I just kind of play there.
You should add me on it. We can play it together sometime.
Sweet. I'm totally up for that because I actually unlocked some characters and I'm pretty good with one of them.
I think multiplayer would be fun with that. Oh, Juhwann's in the game now. Sweet. Okay.
That would be a good little that'd be a good stream to go do because then people will jump on it.
We're all Team 1? Okay, I might as well make some Team 2 people then.
Yeah, may as well make it because it wouldn't be fair if it was 3 Team 1s versus
Yeah. Versus everyone else with no team.
Team 1, Team
Although
1,
I
Team
think
1.
I think there are like handicaps for
Team
people
2,
who aren't
Team
on
2,
team.
Team 2, Team 7.
Yeah. Team play in Civ is like totally fucking broken anyways.
Everyone researched the same thing. Okay, 2
Yep,
teams.
it's
Two teams.
completely broken. The
Done.
game was not made for that.
No.
3.
This will be good with the lack of communication we have with Juhwann.
Oh my god, this screen is making my eyes burn.
Ow. She cracked my elbow. You know that my reaction is to cracking things is just say ow, but it doesn't actually hurt?
Yeah, that happens to me with a lot of things, actually. I'm just kind of used to it, I guess.
You do something, you're like, ow. It doesn't even hurt. What am I doing?
Yeah. 6 teams of 3. This game is gonna be fucking weird.
It's gonna be fucking awful.
Yep.
It's good that we're playing on Noble.
Yeah. Sending map. Perfect World 2. Don't we all have it?
No, Perfect World 2F is the special map.
Yeah, but it comes with the bug thing, with better bug eye.
Oh, I don't think Juhwann has the better bug thing because it's not sending me anything.
Because I sent it to him.
Better bug. Maybe he didn't run it because that's how I ran the game.
Sending map to clients. Please wait. Okay, it looks like it's working. Okay.
Yep. Initializing.
It's a really good map. It's a randomized map that actually tries to like simulate Earth.
Oh.
And it's much better than just continents for like its accuracy. Like it actually has deserts and like floodplains through it, and like it's an accurate continent. It is what continents actually look like. Also, there's an old world, so there is like an actual place that's like barbarian controlled that we can take once we have like the ability to go across the ocean.
So is this like the actual Earth, like the map?
It's not the exact Earth. It's a simulated Earth, basically.
I better pull out my geology skills.
Oh yeah. I don't like that there isn't a default Earth map.
Oh
in
wait,
this
I meant to
game.
say
They just-
geometry
Urbic.
because that's Game Grumps' joke.
Oh.
Because they're so stupid, they called it geometry
So,
when the word's geography.
it says finishing. I'm guessing it's waiting for someone else to load.
That would be me.
Oh.
My computer's slow. You should know this.
Yeah, and Better Bug AI does slow it down a bit because, not the gameplay, it slows down the loading because it has a lot more files to load that it doesn't normally have to.
I'm still initializing, so this will take a while.
Okay. Now we play the waiting game.
The waiting garm. Gramps.
I still think that they need to become the Game Gramps when they're old.
Also, when I get enough money, this is going to be a spoiler, so anybody who's watching the stream gets to know, I'm going to start animating for my channel.
Nigga, what?
What?
So what are you going to start animating?
There's little cartoons.
Are they going to be good?
Yeah, they're going to be fucking awesome.
Good.
Best animations on the internet.
Phew!
Bless you.
No.
Yeah.
Mah-Dry, you said the tutorial is bad in Civ 4. What would be the best way to learn how to play Civ 4? Watch my videos on it. Not to sound like a complete dick. Okay, was that Steam freaking out, or did Juhwann just close and re-enter the game?
Did he? Like, I did notice that he just logged in to play it.
I don't think the game has crashed, because I can move my mouse around and click, and yes, stuff is still happening, and... Oh, we loaded. Juhwann left!
Well, now we're at a disadvantage. Bang! Like, this is all I can hear from your end. It's just like a bang.
Got a good leader, too. I'm Wang Kong.
And what
He's got the worst trait and the best trait.
What I can visualize in my head is that bang is your head hitting the table.
No, it's my hand.
Bam! Also, somebody in my school was selling...
Waiting for Godfrey and John X.
Yeah, my game fucking kicked me out. As soon as Juhwann left, the game kicked me out. It said save or exit now.
Game's back up.
So, yeah, somebody in my school was selling a snowball mic.
Hold on. I'm gonna reboot the game, because a glitch is going on. I can hear the Wang Kong music still.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody in my school was selling a snowball mic for $50.
That's a pretty good price. Is it used?
Yeah, but just barely.
It's a good microphone, it's what Shally uses.
I'm not gonna get one because I have this, and this will work for now.
Okay, game's up.
Okay. Connected to host.
But yeah, in the chat I saw before someone was talking about how do I learn how to play. It's not a super beginner friendly game. The learning curve is insane, like in any Civ game really, if you're going to be playing on a higher difficulty. But if you want to just learn how to play, Good way to do it, honestly, I made a video called I Play Too Much Civ. Go watch it. I explain things pretty well while I play it. I like to think. It's funny, because I actually lose that match. Isabella pulled out a diplomatic victory right the fuck out of nowhere. But I think I do a fairly good job of explaining just what I'm doing when I'm doing it, and why it works. So, it kind of gives you an idea. Okay, teams are set. Give me a bitch, because we can't talk. Our first game crashed. I was had to disconnect. It didn't crash. Wait. Did it actually say not responding? Or did it sit on finished forever? Swear to God. Swear to God.
It's out unfinished forever. God damn it.
It did say that wasn't responding. Alright. Okay, so it did crash. Okay, just making sure. Mine's already finished loading.
Mine's a setup map. Finishing.
Did he remember to run the Better Bug AI? Because if not, that might make it crash. No, it looks like it's okay.
Oh no!
I am de Gaulle of the French Empire. I'm industrious and charismatic, so I'm a decent leader.
What the fuck is happening?
Game has gone out of sync. 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 What? I think he forgot to boot up the mod.
How the fuck did I just meet everyone? I just met everyone in the entire fucking world. Why does my game keep going out of sync? Stop doing that.
I just closed the game. I think he joined with... I think it's out of sync because he didn't actually open the mod. He just installed it. That's the only thing I can think of that would cause that.
Okay, am I supposed to meet everyone at the beginning of the game?
No.
What the fuck?
Also, I'm gonna have to reboot the game again because there's a freak out whenever that happens.
Mine didn't ever freak out. I didn't even know who I was.
Okay.
Mah-Dry-Bread.
Okay. Load a mod. Better Bug AI. Boot it again.
So I don't know if I need to load... Oh
okay,
no, mine says
Juhwann,
mine...
did you already load mod Better Bug AI when you booted? Because if not, that might be causing the issue.
Oh, what? What?
Okay, game is up.
What? Oh.
What?
I thought you had already put the game up, and then it was like, you can't connect to the host. And I was like, what?
Then you started listening to that We Fly High shit.
You fly high, no lie.
Ballin'!
Ballin' G!
Fuck, you remember high school? That sucked.
Remember high school? No shit, I remember high school.
I barely remember high school.
I
It
remember
feels
high
like it was
school.
so long ago.
I remember high school, but I wasn't there that long ago.
For me, it's been like 3 years. 2 or 3 years.
I went because I took my half-year victory lap, so...
Yeah.
And
Well, I
then
did
Sadie and I
too.
started...
I took that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I regretted it. It was boring. I thought it was going to be funner than that.
I don't regret it, but mine was boring up till Sadie and I started dating.
Then it was alright.
That's basically what I got out of that.
Juhwann said, "Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot." I'm guessing that translates to he didn't load the mod. Game's up. I got 2 good leaders, by the way. I'm gonna point out that I got 2 good leaders.
Yeah? I don't even know who I was.
Just watch, this time I'm gonna be like fucking Charlemagne. Charlemagne may be the worst leader in the game. He is on par with the Saladin for being just awful leaders.
That's who I'll be, because that's who I always am.
Saladin?
Yeah.
Good beard.
Awful person.
His, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. He says. Okay, I'm gonna guess it was the better bug AI not being loaded. Okay, let's get this thing ready. Yeah, Selden, horrible leader, decent team, like decent unique unit and building. But the leader is so bad it just brings the team down into like uselessness.
If you spend more espionage points than an opponent, then your missions towards the opponent will be cheaper.
If you
No
spend more espionage
shit.
points, you won't suck as much. I'm gonna start a world war.
Huh?
I'm gonna start a world war.
Okay.
Whoever is the best religious leader here will start a religion. We'll spread it to as many other teams as we can, and then I'm gonna start getting techs that they don't usually get and use it to fuel a world war. I'll be like, hey, I'll give you this compass you don't need if you go to war with those people of the other religion. Okay. And in the chaos, we're gonna be the ones getting all the science. Because we're not gonna be the ones wasting all of our time on military.
True. Mine's still initializing, so give me a minute.
Mine has finished.
I think mine's the map that takes forever to initialize.
Quite possible.
Because
Also, we're on a large map this time.
last time we weren't doing the perfect world map.
Yeah.
Last time we were doing like a debug something. I don't fucking remember what it was called.
You play the console port of Age of Empires? I didn't even know Age of Empires had a console port. That sounds horrible. RTSs should never be played on consoles. It's always a train wreck.
Halo Wars.
You remember StarCraft 64?
Halo Wars.
Okay, Halo Wars and StarCraft 64.
That's all I need.
StarCraft Brood War, not on N64, is one of the greatest RTSs of all time. There's a reason it's a sport in South Korea.
Because South Koreans are fucking insane.
I am Pericles of the Greek Empire, so I'm philosophical and creative. So this is actually a very good team for us.
I'm a Sitting Bull.
Ooh. Sitting Bull's decent for a specialist economy, but he's not great. And it looks like Juhwann is Indian Empire. He is... What leader is he? He's organized, so he's, Oski, or whatever his name is. He's the one who's organized and spiritual, but not philosophical. What starting text did we start with? So, Juhwann should rush a religious tech. Actually, yeah, he should rush the religious tech because he can get, he's spiritual, so he can build temples and monasteries faster.
Okay, so what should I do?
You're philosophical, right?
Yep, and protective.
Okay, you want a specialist economy then? Get writing very early on. Like, get texts that are based on, like, the resources around you. Then get writing and build a library early so you can get early great scientists.
I'm gonna go for animal husbandry.
Also, we want philosophy early on so you can get pacifism, which will increase your great person rate by a lot. So for me, I would like very much to get... Oh yeah, my opening build. I already forgot what I'm doing.
I don't have a build. I just play.
And I'm gonna auto-scout because we're just kind of fucking around. And oh yeah, and our science rate is definitely down a bit since we're a team. Yeah, the requirements are a lot higher. Also, I just got a bunch of gold from a goodie hut.
Lucky you.
Now, I don't mind really putting the computer on auto-scout right now, just because better bug AI makes their AI a lot better when scouting. They don't make stupid decisions, get themselves killed all the time. And
Good.
I see Juhwann's capital is Mah-Dry-Bread. Also, a nice little feature in Better Bug AI, as you can see, it actually shows us what we're all researching.
I think we should fucking turn on him.
On who?
Juhwann.
I don't think we have the option.
Well, he
Also,
said you're
I'm
big.
helping him research meditation because we really need to adopt a religion early. Because if we're going to be starting a big world war, we want control over a dominant religion. So we can rush Buddhism and start spreading it like wildfire.
Yep.
Which means we also want monotheism early on, because we want organized religion for faster production, of buildings, and also so we can get missionaries without having to build a monastery right away.
Mm-hmm.
I just met Portuguese. We all meet them at the same time, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay, Portuguese are very expansive, so be on the
We
lookout
know.
for them.
I now know America, Spanish, and Portuguese.
I do too. I guess they're all in the team together. And they don't like us. Just because.
A first impression is a lasting one.
Yeah. Do we
Why
share
does-
income? What's your money?
No, my money's at 0.
Okay,
No, it's at
mine's
46.
129. Okay.
Mine's at 46 because I just got a thing, but...
Buddhism has been founded in a distant land. Someone beat us to Buddhism?
Motherfuckers.
Okay. I'm crash switching to polytheism. Juhwann, finish meditation because we do still need it. And I'm gonna go to polytheism. If we don't get Hinduism, then we're going to still get polytheism and go for monotheism. We need to be in control of an early religion. I don't think we're gonna get polytheism. We might have to go for Judaism with monotheism.
We're meeting a lot of people, eh?
Have discovered
Yeah.
meditation.
Well, keep in mind everyone starts on the same continent.
Yeah. We did not start in a good place. There's like desert everywhere.
And jungle.
Yeah,
Jungle
desert and
sucks.
fucking jungle. Need to press enter when I'm finished my turn.
I see Juhwann is getting priesthood. We don't need priesthood yet, though. We need polytheism. We need to get a religion before we can even build temples.
Yeah, but he's helping me. It leads to writing.
Well, yeah, it leads to writing, but you can also just get pottery to get to writing. That's another path.
So is
And
animal
pottery's a lot more
husbandry.
useful because granaries.
Yeah, but I'm going for animal husbandry.
Do you have animals nearby?
Yep, I got cows.
Oh, okay.
They give me health if I research animal husbandry.
I already have mining because Juhwann is Indian, and Indian Empire starts with mining, so I have it by proxy.
Oh, so that means so do I.
Yep.
Sweet.
I need iron working early, though. We can get gems as soon as I cut down that jungle. And gems are awesome. Gives us happiness, and it gives us even more once we have a forge. And you know how good forges are. And by how good
Except for
I
the
mean
sickness.
absolutely necessary. Also, I can rock a sweet cottage economy on my capital for science.
Hinduism has been founded in a distant land.
Okay. We need to get polytheism done so we can get monotheism. We also need masonry to get to monotheism.
The Egyptians are Hindu.
We haven't met whoever's Buddhist yet.
Nope. Damn, we lost both Hinduism and Buddhism.
You have discovered animal
Buddhism. I'll help you
Shake
one more.
that booty.
Oh, I found horses.
Good. We need that shit.
They were here, I just couldn't see them.
You mean in the legendary invisible horses?
Oh, the Sumerian.
Sumerian?
Yep.
Yes.
I couldn't read it. It was all blurry because the ground is green and it's purple. It just didn't contrast well. The Sumerian Empire, they're Buddhist.
Oh. That's funny. Sumeria usually doesn't found a religion. I think they do start with,
You have discovered
they do start with mysticism, though, so they do have a bit of a bonus there. If you start with mysticism, you can fast-track a religion. You usually sacrifice some food tech for it, though.
Whoa. We just boosted the top.
Yep. I think it's because I have a very trained military unit. That is to say, I have a scout with, like, 4 levels. You got a goody hut full of levels.
That's awesome.
I find it funny how I love watching this and I have no idea what's going on. Mah-Dry, that proves how entertaining and good you are. I think I understood what you meant. I'm fairly sure.
Mah-Dry!
Not my name, but I appreciate the compliment regardless. Mah-Dry. There, you corrected it.
So I have tomorrow morning. I have one of the most bullshit classes ever.
What class?
Living with the Undead, the study of vampires in Western culture.
You have discovered
This sounds
polytheism.
fucking stupid.
I am reading Bram Stoker's Dracula right now.
I'm not really a big fan.
That is a school assignment I have.
Also, you should probably switch to masonry. We need this religion more than we need writing.
Fine.
Thank you.
Fuck what I want.
Well, we need masonry. We need
Fuck
masonry
you.
really bad. Juhwann should go on masonry too. We need to fast track this religion. As soon as we got the religion, we're all gonna focus on writing so we can get you that. Juhwann! He switched to writing!
Okay, idiot.
Oh, goddamn. Below 2 other teams now, although score in the very beginning of the game really means nothing.
Score by the end of the game tends to mean nothing too, depending.
Kinda.
Minus 1 gold per turn. Oh wait, that's because I have 2 cities.
Luckily, I'm completely covered in floodplains and rivers, so a lot of commerce gonna be making a cottage economy. Although, sorry, I switched to masonry, thank you. Also, I am philosophical, also, so we both get that huge bonus to grade people.
Sweet.
Now, I don't have, we don't have pottery yet. We want that early, but we have to sacrifice the food tax and the growth tax to
We
get
don't
this
even
religion.
have the wheel yet, okay?
I know, we can't even make roads, it's abysmal. I'm gonna make some farms until then. And I'll replace them later. Oof, yeah. And let me check the religion. Yep, Judaism has not been founded yet.
Cool. We can be Jewish.
Yep. He says, yeah, kinda forgot. Kinda forgot what? You can switch the tech anytime. You can do it right now. How to change your... Click on your research.
On your research.
Then click on the research you want to do. Like, literally the bar along the top. This is research, writing. You just click it and click masonry. That's archery.
The other arrow-looking thing.
Yay! Okay, we got this. We're good leaders. We're good leaders.
No, Juhwann. The
Okay,
least of the
everyone,
good leaders.
monotheism. We need it, need it, need it.
You have discovered masonry.
Yes. 8 turns, and we'll have this. If you guys have the option, switch the tiles you're working to ones with a lot of commerce. Because it will increase your science rate.
Yeah, can't really. Well, I could. But I'll lose production, and I kind of need the production early.
I do get 1 gold off this. With me, it's not really much of a difference, because I get gold off anything I work.
I'm not working.
You don't have
Any
any workers,
tiles.
I'm not working any tiles. Yeah, but when I say working tiles, I mean, like, you can pick what tiles your city itself uses.
That would have been really bad if he wasn't working any tiles at all.
I don't think you can actually do that. Well, I guess if you're to turn everyone into a city worker, but I don't think you can... You'd have to manually do that, and it'd be the worst decision ever. I don't know why you would ever pick to do that. Those things suck. They're the absolute last resort thing.
What do these numbers next to our, the faces mean?
Numbers next to the faces.
Sorry, that wasn't descriptive at all.
Yeah!
The numbers next to our name.
The green number?
No. The number that, like, beside you, like, it's on the far right side of your name.
Oh. I
Everyone
don't
says
know.
1 except for mine that says 2.
I'm actually not sure.
It
Number
might
of
be
cities?
cities.
Yeah, number of cities, because you have 2 cities, right?
Yeah.
You're making totem poles?
Yes.
See, that's why for Native America, or the Sioux, the game calls it Native America for some reason, That's why for the Sioux, what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Stonehenge is really good. You get free monuments in every city, so for you get free totem poles. Yeah.
Stonehenge takes like 70 turns to make.
Also, keep in mind that you're a protective leader, so your archery units automatically get a defensive upgrade. So the extra experience on top of that with the totem pole and the barracks, you can have like really beefy defensive units, especially in medieval era when you can use a longbowman.
Sweet.
Also, as soon as we get the wheel, we need to start making some fucking road store resources. Organized religion. Organized religion, really badass if you own your own religion.
So should we switch to it?
You have discovered
Yes,
monotheism.
I'm going to.
I may as well. Next, I'm gonna work on writing.
Are you fucking kidding me? Someone founded Judaism like 100 years before we did. It's like a turn ago. Goddamn.
Well, how do we get the next one?
What's the next religion? The next religion's either Confucianism or Christianity, depending on which path you go. Confucianism's probably a better idea because that can lower how much money we spend. Where should I put this settler? I don't know, just look for some good natural resources, build it wherever. It doesn't really matter whose border it's on, just because we're a team.
Yeah. You just don't want to engulf someone else's city.
Yeah. You know what, I want the wheel, but honestly I think I'm just going to switch to writing, just because we really need to get our science going if we're not going to have a religion early on.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Workers, I really don't have much of a use for you right now. Usually I like to chop stuff this early on, but we don't even have bronze working. When you're a team, your research just is abysmal early on. It's weird. I've never played on a team of 3 against other teams of 3.
It's an interesting game.
Yeah.
Who are we waiting for?
I don't know.
I hope nobody now. Juhwann X. He built this town about 2 centimeters away. He engulfed some of my border. Cool.
Hold on. Yeah, actually, you know what? That was a pretty bad spot. You probably should have put it a panel north so that it wasn't taking some of his land. When I said on the borders, I meant like outwards, actually expanding into the continent. It's good to get the rice, but... Actually, we need iron working too, so we can cut down all the jungles around the rice and shit. A lot of our good natural resources are covered in jungle.
Yeah, like the sugar I have.
We need sugar. Sugar is good. It gives healthiness and it gives happiness. Apparently a bunch of cities just got founded.
Wow, what the fucking shit? Whatever, just improve the nearest city. I don't give a shit anymore. I really hope that the culture in my city goes fast enough that the Juhwann just doesn't eat mine.
Well, you are making a totem pole.
Yep. Do we know the numbers? Do you know what the green numbers mean?
I believe that's how much your score has gone up or down.
Oh.
So it actually helps you keep track of your gains and losses.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Juhwann just said something and I missed it completely because it wasn't
He
anything.
said, fuck those guys, we need to kill those guys later. I'm not sure entirely who he's talking about. Someone on
Yeah.
the border, probably.
That's fucking kill
maybe
those
maybe
guys.
France, because they're pretty close. Portuguese to the north, they're probably going to expand aggressively.
What the hell is this?
Indian city of Mah-Dry-Bread took a direct hit from a powerful hurricane. And he's trying to build the Oracle, but he does... I don't think you have the production to build the Oracle right now, though. Ooh, the wheel, yeah. We got writing, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed.
You have
So,
discovered
Do
you need to mass up some libraries and get making great scientists. That'll really get our science
do we not want
moving.
theology or code of laws right now?
Theology and Code of Laws will get us the next religions. Theology would mean we can get the Apostolic Palace, but Code of Laws would mean we can get courthouses. Which one's faster?
Well, I went to the wheel with you guys.
Well, yeah. After the wheel, we'll check which one requires less tech.
I think it was the code of laws that I needed less.
Probably. Yeah, we'll go for whatever we're more likely to get. And again, we need to mass produce great scientists, because that's really what's going to pull us ahead.
Yeah, I've already got a library coming.
Good. One library lets you get up to 2 scientists in your city, so that'll be a pretty good rate since we're philosophical. Hey, Pakal.
Do I want to give Saladin open borders with me?
Yes.
Sounds like a deal.
you have discovered the wheel.
33 and 87.
Do you all share technology, or do you have to individually research it? Well, we still research, but our research is combined if we're researching the same thing. And whenever one of us discovers something, everyone else in our group discovers it.
So code of laws it is.
Yes. Oh my god, hit F4. That is some diplomacy tree. And we can't trade text yet because no one has the alphabet.
Looks like a fucking spider web.
Yes. And my science rate is still basically the default. I have so many farms just because there is not much. Like, I have a lot of luxury resources, but until I have iron working, I can't get to any of it.
Or fucking bronze working.
Even with bronze working, none of this is forest. It's all jungle on my end. I just got a quest to make 9 libraries. Yeah, like I'm gonna make another 8 cities this early on. One turn I get my settler.
We have open borders with everyone in the entire game.
Do we?
Yep.
We do.
Also, I'm only gaining espionage points on the Inca, the German, and this. What the fuck? I can't read that. The Sumerian. Elizabeth has founded York. It's weird that New York was founded first.
Yes. How
Also,
do I fix it being unhealthy? You need to connect some food to your city, like some actual like food stuff, and making granaries helps too.
Yep. And not building your city in the middle of a jungle.
And jungles, yeah, jungles make it pretty unhealthy. You want to get rid of the jungles.
But we can't.
Actually, yeah, you can go right there. Yeah, you want to cut down the jungles as soon as you have the right technology.
Your growth rate is not good, Mo.
Mine? Well, that's because I did 2 workers and a settler. Usually that works, but then I forgot, hey, look, there's no forest around me. Or else I was gonna just chop out the other units.
Yeah. Your production there was kind of abysmal.
Yeah. Well, I have 1 citizen. But I have 2 workers and I have a settler. Although I have no one to defend them, so I'm gonna have to be careful.
I really wish we had stone.
In about a turn, I'll have another city. And I'm
Gonna
building them
try.
right on the river, so whenever we get sailing, it's automatic trade.
I'm trying for the Great Wall.
That would really be nice.
I have 25 turns on it that I would need.
Yeah, you can build a farm up there. And you got that done.
Oh, I would be surprised if Juhwann got the Oracle.
Yeah, there are probably people rushing the Oracle.
Yeah, the Oracle tends to be something that people go after really fast.
Yeah.
Same with the Great Wall, but I'm just having high hopes
People
for myself.
usually rush the Oracle so that they can fast track to metal casting.
Oh, you founded a new city.
Yes.
Sparta!
And it's on a river. And it's got corn near it, so we can get some healthiness once we get the corn connected to it and start trading.
Oh, Sparta and Athens. The two warring cities of Greece, of Rome. Is it Rome or Greece? I
Do
think it's
we
Greece.
already have... Oh, yeah, we do have sailing already. Okay. Okay, well, I'm trading. Yeah, that's good. A little bit of gold income from that. Which means more science.
I'm building mines so that my production in the city that's making the Great Wall is going to go faster. If I don't get this shit, I'm gonna
You
smack
need to change the name of the stream of Civ4. No, I already changed it to a long time ago. It's just you haven't refreshed since then, and it'll obviously only change on your screen if you refresh the stream.
Oh no, my people are unhappy.
You should probably limit your growth in your city before it becomes unhappy.
Well, they're unhappy, you know why? Because they don't have anyone defending them.
You should probably get a warrior or an archer or something in there as soon as you
You know,
can.
I'll get a warrior.
Especially because the other countries are starting to get a little bit close.
I'll get a warrior just because. Oh, someone beat me to the damn wall of.
Just gonna double check and make sure that, good, Confucianism is still not founded, and we're 5 turns away. So we're probably gonna get it.
So in 4 turns, someone else will find it.
Oh, and we're gonna have corn very soon, which will make all of our healthiness go up a little bit. I've almost got a worker there. Okay, I've got a library now. I'm gonna manually get some... Actually, no, I can't get a great scientist yet. I need to get my actual population up a little.
Great scientist is being made in 7 turns.
Okay, you have that road done. Over there. And you farm.
And when this turn ends, we will be finished the research.
Come on, please, no one beat us to it. Caste system.
We got it.
You and me, we're both philosophical, so caste system is actually really good for us.
We got it. Confucius has been spread in your lands.
Yeah, good. It's been founded in Poverty Point. Okay, you founded it. You
Should I
you need a great prophet.
Should I start the incantations?
Yes, by all means. Also, your organized religion, right?
Yes.
Make 2 missionaries as soon as you can. Spread it to our lands.
What about caste system?
Caste system, yes. Caste system is very good because it makes it so you don't have a limit on how many. You don't have a building limit on how many people you can have in your city. So you could like just, if you have like a lot of food coming in, you could do insane mass production of. You could do insane mass production of great people.
4 turns and you've got a missionary
Cool.
with you.
Yeah, send it up to whatever one of my cities is closer. So send it to Sparta.
Yep. It's already on its way.
Thank you. And then send one up to whatever Juhwann's closest city is right after.
Yeah, but I gotta build a building to do that.
Yeah. Okay, the corn is now done. I just need to make a road to it so that we all get the actual healthiness bonus.
It's almost there.
Okay, road is being made. Come on. Thank you! Start the incantations. Now, mind you, this is going to make some of the other teams not like us much because we're a heathen religion. But we also... I'm going to help you with spreading this religion. We got to spread it to other teams. We want to convert the other teams that have no religion yet so they can aid us in the world war. Especially Isabella. Isn't Spanish Empire... We need to get the Spanish Empire converted immediately. Because you know she has the highest religious modifier in the game. If she's the same religion as us, she'll basically be our guard dog.
And she'll spread it to her team.
Yeah.
I'm making a missionary to send to Juhwann.
Good. Okay, we've got
Did Juhwann get
corn.
the Oracle?
Did
Yep.
He finished it?
Yep.
Okay, can we get metal casting?
Juhwann, just get whatever's the most expensive.
Metal casting is probably the most expensive, but we don't have bronze working. Get the alphabet. Get the alphabet. Actually, wait. Can we get theology? Get theology!
You
We
got
can get
the
two
alphabet.
religions!
He got the alphabet.
Okay, well, both are good. Both are good. Because we can trade now.
And he's working on theology.
Okay.
64 turns.
No, actually, I'm working on theology. Why did I pick theology? I think I accidentally picked that. There.
Wow. My tiles have a lot of production in this city.
Think I'm gonna go get some popcorn? Enjoy. Not playing on Fantasy Map. Unsubbed, says Joe. You remember Fantasy Map? The worst thing ever?
Where, like, every plot was, like, just really fucking random.
Fuck you, Portugal. I'm not giving you writing for free.
What? Oh, what should I do with my great scientist?
I just got us some texts. He wanted writing for free, so I got him to give us bronze working and pottery.
What should I do with my great scientist?
Make an academy in whatever city is making the most science for you.
Okay.
And then with your other ones after that, unless you can bulb it to instantly get a really good technology, have them all join whatever city has the academy, so the effect just stacks and stacks.
Cool. I'm gonna work on iron working. No.
Oh, hold on. Gilgamesh will trade for iron working. Actually, you know what? Who likes this most?
You know what I'm doing?
What?
Getting us fucking archery. That's like a level 1 thing that we need.
Okay, I just got us iron working. Yeah, we do need archery.
You have discovered iron working.
I'm doing some tech brokering right now.
I found iron!
Okay, we're the most technologically advanced team now. I started trading, like, not very good ones for their really good ones. And now the only thing that anyone has that we don't have is archery, and we're about to get it.
Wow.
And also, we can start chopping down these horrible jungles already.
Sailing?
Yeah, I thought we had sailing.
Apparently not. I want to go for monarchy.
Monarchy is really good. Especially, monarchy is actually really good if you're going to be doing a specialist economy, because you're going to need a really big population, right? Well, better way to get a huge population and support a big population than monarchy, where all you need is military, and it'll make your people happy. So you can essentially have infinite happiness. Although it gets expensive if you're also pacifism, because you had to pay extra for each military unit. I find it's worth it though. Pakal, I'm not giving you code of laws. What would you give me? You have nothing to give me? Then I have nothing to give you.
My scouts just killed spearmen.
That is quite lucky.
Yep. Just proof that this game does rely somewhat on luck.
Yes.
Which is something I do not like with this game.
It is annoying. Okay, I'm finally getting gems. This will increase our happiness. You need to cut down that forest. Sparta has grown to size 4. Good. Whip those slaves. I want some overflow on that. Get me a library extra early. Now my capital is no longer sickly. Good. That's probably the. Oh, Yes, that's probably you cutting down those jungles. Also, rice farm as soon as you can, get some rice going. Also, get those fish with some trading boats. That'll increase our healthiness too.
Okay. Just working on a courthouse and a granary right now.
Okay. I'm gonna help with monarchy. My second library is done.
You have discovered sailing.
Warrior up there is done. I would like granaries. This is going well now. I can definitely tell that we do have, like, that everyone is getting reductions on all their stats, like, including, like, just how fast they get food and production for being on a team.
Yeah.
It's fairly noticeable. Okay, yeah, there is no technology that that we don't have now, that someone else has. And almost every other team does not have Code of Laws or Alphabet. So, we do have some really high-profile stuff that no one else has. Also, we've got gems now. And we're all along the coast, so we can trade via the coast. I'm not giving you writing, Bismarck. You're not even going to give me metal casting. We don't want to start trading this away yet. Well, if you're not going to give us metal casting, we're not going to give you writing. Metal casting's awesome. I don't know how... He must have been rushing it this whole time. It's the only way he could have got on it.
I just got thrown into a mood where I really want to play League of Legends. Out of nowhere.
Weird.
Yep. My mind was like, I want to play that right now.
Like how we all only have 2 cities. We're the highest on the scoreboard.
That's just because I suck at this game.
I see you have a Confucius missionary out there.
Yeah, I'm sending it to blue.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. You don't want them becoming a threat.
I don't know.
French? Yeah. Yeah, also we want to try and get Spain to adopt our religion early on. Because they'll be our attack dog. They're probably going to be the ones who start the war.
Oh yeah, I want hereditary rule.
Hell yeah.
You have discovered
Easy
monarchy.
happiness. And sheep happiness too. It's got the same upkeep as your default.
What's these blue pants?
Play Nino Kuni. Well, I don't have Nino Kuni, although it looks very good.
It does look really good.
Yeah, VGA seemed to like it a lot. And I know Fatima wants that game. That's actually the main reason she wanted to buy a PS3, was she
And
knew
it's
that
made
game
by-
was coming out.
It's made by Studio Ghibli.
And they're awesome. I
Yeah.
fucking grew up on Totoro. Wow, the production blows.
Excuse me, Maya, but I'm not giving you Code of Laws. So,
Greenery done. Missionary.
But you can have my religion, and by have my religion, I mean be crushed underneath it.
The best way. Wasn't talking to you, Mah-Dry. I hate you. I hate me too.
I'm sending someone to your
This
country
game looks
to
amazing. This game is amazing.
sending someone to your country to shove my religion down your throat.
I took a hit from a powerful hurricane. My library was destroyed. You fuck.
You fuck.
God damn. Okay, I got extra gems. I can start trading that away for resources.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. So you're just making them a part of my town.
Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna make them our religion. The Maya Empire is gonna end up being our religion.
Hey, Celts. You want to trade? You don't want gems? We would have nothing to gain from gems? You're a goddamn idiot. Who's rich?
Not me.
Hey, Portuguese, you're usually rich. Oh yeah, we can't even trade money yet. Yeah, you're right.
You wouldn't take gems? What a moron.
I know! I wanted to trade gems for their clams so we could have more healthiness, and he's like, no. Well, we would have nothing to gain from your gems, other than happiness. Did you successfully spread the religion? Because it just said it was spread somewhere.
It was spread, yeah, spread to my empire.
Nice. Oh, and they adopted it too. Good. You're gonna be a new trade partner then.
Portugal can go fuck themselves, apparently. They wanted the
alphabet for nothing. Yeah, they can go fuck themselves then.
Just
They're
like the
getting our
Maya
tech for free.
Just like the Maya Empire, Code of Laws, and I told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
And then
Portugal asked me previously for writing for nothing. So I said, I'll give you writing, and you'll give me bronze working, and you'll give me archery. And they did it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Christianity has been founded in a distant land.
How distant was it? We probably know where it is.
We don't know the player who has it.
Give it a turn, it might show up.
Arabia is also part of our religion.
Ooh, that's good, because they're pretty, they have a pretty high religious modifier, don't they?
I don't know, but they're really low down on the score.
Yeah. They got fish and rice, and they won't accept gems. We have a lot of technology they don't have. Isabella, she founded Christianity.
That's
Fuck.
not good.
Yeah, if we're different religion from her, then she's a huge threat.
-5.
Yep.
Not all from one thing, but
Yeah. Where is
But
she?
she's way up at the top of the scoreboard, but I don't know where she is on the map.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know where she is on the map. Oh no, those are Celts, okay. I was gonna say, oh, right behind us. Look to the right of, just look off the coast to the right of your country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was her at first, because they have, like, the same color.
I hate that about this game.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody just be the same color?
Well, Reddit, let's snort coke. Okay, I'm gonna send a missionary to the Incan Empire.
Okay. We have one of the 3 biggest oh my goodness, never mind.
What?
Biggest religion in the world is Judaism.
Yes it is. That one has the highest population.
It's purely German.
Really need to get my religion up to my capital. But
That
I don't
religion
have any
is-
monasteries.
That religion is purely German.
They must have a really high population then.
That's not good.
Yeah. Great, barbarian killed my monastery, or my missionary I spent like 7 turns on.
Yeah, I hate that. What religion are the French? I'd make the French our religion. They are right next to you.
Yeah. I need to remake my library, because it really crippled my science having that go down from a random event. Oh, we got math.
Oh look, Shelly's playing Borderlands 2.
Yeah. My map doesn't like me.
What do you mean?
Because she keeps going the way of my map whenever she logs in.
Now Mah-Dry is a big is now unhappy.
It's probably too populated. Also, you haven't put a farm on that rice yet. You should do that.
I'm totally doing that with my automated workers.
No, I'm talking about Juhwann.
Oh, okay. Juhwann, do that shit.
I didn't know we had iron. Yeah, I'm getting really worried about France.
Yeah, we have iron
The
because of me.
French are okay with us, but we don't have much military, and if they deem us weak enough, they might just go for us. I'm going to build some archers, and I'm sending a missionary up to one of their cities right now, because my borders are actually touching theirs, so it shouldn't be a barbarian problem.
Alright.
I see Confucianism just spread into 2 different places. Were either of them French?
I don't think so.
Okay. Orleans just became Confucius. Or no, Paris did. Okay, we don't need to worry about that too much now.
I'm getting a phone call, so I'm gonna have to mute myself and get this phone call.
Okay. Now, Mayans are already our religion. Incans are not. I need to send it to the Incan Empire. And Napoleon has converted to Confucianism. Good. Which means we have another de facto ally.
You have discovered horseback riding.
There we go. Level 50 commando with orange weapons. I can kick all your asses with just 1 melee. That's fine. I don't even play the game outside of the Let's Play. I should probably get some monasteries. And unhealthiness is going to be a problem soon. Has he got those fish yet? Oh no, he's about to. And we don't have the calendar. You need to actually go up there and chop that down and get ready for when we do. Almost have that library finished. Sucks I lost that, because that really was most of my science. Okay, chop that. Really hate the delay when you play online. Because your action doesn't even happen on your screen until it's happened on everyone else's. So, the ping matters. There we go. Also, happiness, 7, yeah, you can stop. And you need to get rid of unhealthiness. We need a cottage. Will this work? It was successful, alright. So Incans are probably going to switch to that. Just hit 10 p.m. I think we're actually going to start to wrap this up now. I'm going to save this so we can continue another day. But I've been streaming for a very long time and I do have stuff to do tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm sure Juhwann can hear. Okay, good. So this is going to be Juhwann, Mah-Dry, and Brandon stream game. There we go. I can probably remember it by that. And the game has been saved. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching it from home. If you guys are watching the recording of this, make sure to check out my Twitch channel, which will be in the description. And until next time, have a nice day.